Oh, holy Harry, yo. Zoom in on his face. No, no, no. We're watching the 6th Harry Potter movie. So far,
I don't like anybody except for myself.
I heard you said that you are going to start reading now with Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Is this true? Can we do a lie detector test? I'll be the lie detector.
I'm going to read it for real.
When?
When we finish watching all the movies.
How much money what are the Vegas odds?
I'm going to read. You know, like the boyfriend in Devil.
Oh no! Don't call me that boyfriend. He's the worst boyfriend in movies. Call me any other boyfriend.
Something different, something good, and all you do is try to stop me.
No! Please compare me to any. Call me Voldemort before that boyfriend. I would be so supportive of you if you read the books. I would encourage it. Me? Absolutely, I would read the books to you.
It for me?
This sounds more realistic. Let's talk about.
I said that I will read. 100% will read the part where the teacher died. That 100% I read it again
Dolores
and again
Umbridge?
and again and
Dolores
again.
Umbridge?
Yes.
But she doesn't die. They explained. She lives. She survives.
What if the book is not in the movie? She survived. But what if it's different in the book?
That's true, maybe.
If there's a part when she died and they talk about her death, I'm gonna read it over and over again.
I wonder if that's true, though. Do you think the books are darker than the movies?
Yeah, could be.
You think?
I feel like movies.
If I had to guess, I actually would guess that it's yeah. Because I feel like movies, they know that they want to get the younger audience as well as the older audience. They don't want to be offensive a little bit. Not that the movies are playing it safe or anything. I don't think the Harry Potter movies have done some dark things. We just lost Sirius Black. That's dark. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like if I just had to guess, I feel like the book can go a little bit harder in the paint. Okay, what's your favorite moment? Because we've already talked about favorite characters. We already know, hands down, I feel like both of us love Snape more than anybody else. Right? I mean, besides Gilderoy Lockhart, who is still #1 for me. I mean, he's unbeatable for me. But besides, let's just talk about movie moments. Do you have a favorite moment of Harry Potter so far?
I mean, it's have to be like my favorite. I can't pick more than one.
No, pick more than. I guess you can go through your top hits. I guess just as we're kind of reflecting, like we're a little bit more than halfway through the series. We've got 3 movies left. Like we're never gonna be in this same exact spot again.
Okay, go from 5. The last movie, because my memory's still fresh.
Okay.
I like the moment when Ron and Harry at the dance, and they were sitting there with the 2 girls. And
That's from 4. That's from 4.
That's from 4 or 5.
4.
See, my memory's so good.
But yes, I know them all. Okay.
I like that.
When the 2 of them are sitting there and all 4 of them look completely miserable, yes, that is an amazing moment. I mean, it's so good. It's such a feel-bad moment, and my heart goes out to Hermione in that scene, but it's hard not to just die of laughing seeing how miserable Harry and Ron are. And the 2 girls, too. Credit to those actresses, too, because they look so unhappy. What's the line the actress says? He's like, "Can I have your hand to dance?" She's like, "Hand, foot, anything," or something like that. It's so great. It's so great. They are great side characters, those 2 girls.
I like when Harry ride Big Buck.
Buckbeak.
Big Buck.
Big Buck, Buckbeak.
Is it Big Buck or Buckbeak?
I think it's Buckbeak.
Big Buck.
Big Buck? Is it Buck? Buckbeak.
Buckbeak.
I think.
Big Buck.
Is it Big Buck?
I don't know.
Now I'm second guessing myself. Shoot. But I know.
I like when he ride it.
Yes.
Like he feels so free.
Yes.
And enjoy it so much.
I love that moment too. And
I love the music too, the way they film it.
Yes. Oh, that is definitely a top highlight for me as well.
You can't agree. You have your own.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that, but I have to compliment it too. It's so good. And it's good in that movie because Prisoner of Azkaban is still my favorite Harry Potter movie so far. And that movie has a lot of darker moments where I feel like Harry is really feeling the angst, the pressure. He's more adult. He can reflect on the loss of his parents. But that moment is so freeing. Like, he can let go of all that. And that's part of what makes it so great. That is a really great choice.
Your turn.
I mean, it's hard to beat any Gilderoy Lockhart moments. So spoiler alert for anyone who's watched these. The duel with Snape. I mean, you got the 2 best characters literally there.
You can't pick that because that's my favorite.
Okay. Well.
But I like.
Yeah, we talked about that off
Snape.
camera. Yeah. But the 2 of them, the 2 combo, the contrast.
I like it with the Snape.
You don't like Gilderoy Lockhart?
No.
Come on.
Snape looks so much funnier.
Snape does like, doesn't he? Gilderoy Lockhart goes like, whoo.
Oh, they both do this. And
Do they
then
both
after
do that?
that one, before they do the spell, they would
Okay.
do it.
Okay. All right. I'll setting aside the Gilderoy Lockhart, every scene that he's in, I have to go with the Dementors. The first time the Dementors show up on the train in Prisoner of Azkaban, a flawless scene. So good. It's set up perfectly with the suspense that we know Sirius Black is on the loose. We have Lupin, who we haven't met yet. We're like, who the heck is this guy sitting in the corner? And then just the way that's directed, the way that it's edited, the shots of suspense on Ron's face, Hermione's face, Harry's face, the shot of the mouse, who we find out is what's the mouse dude's name again?
The mouse name Pettigrew.
Peter Pettigrew. No, but his real name, right? Isn't that... Actually, no. Is that his real name? Is it
Yeah.
Peter Pettigrew? But they call him something else. Voldemort calls him something else.
I don't know. I just know his rat name is Scabbard.
He has another name. I'm blanking on. I'm just going to call him Ratface. I apologize. Ratfaces. But they show him, they show him and the cat, right? And they both hiss, which is like showing the animals react, which you just think is the animals' reaction. But then when you rewatch the movie when I was editing it, I'm like, oh, they show a close-up of Scabbers, how afraid he is of the Dementors. Just so many great little moments. And then, of course, the awesome reveal of Lupin saving Harry. The sound mixing of that scene where Harry goes unconscious, it zooms into his eye. Flawless. I can nerd out about it all day. I'd probably say another top scene for me is Voldemort's return. The whole thing. The shock of killing... Cedric Diggory so quickly, just instantly, like, kill the spare. The way, even the language Voldemort uses, like, referring to another child as the spare, like a spare tire. How dark are you? And then just him touching Harry, like, the build up to that. Oh, so great. So menacing, so sinister. A great taste of Voldemort with this full return. Anything else with our interview? We are, 100% sober.
Oh, I like the what's his name? Dumbledore. With
You
the
mean
time
Dumbledore,
travel.
right?
Dumbledore, yes, the old man.
Yeah, yes. Yes.
With the time travel.
Yes. That is a really good choice too. So funny. What is the exact line he says? We rescued Sirius, we did this, did all that. He's like,
what?
did what? Yeah. Good. And then he's like, good night. I can't deliver it the same way, but it's so great. It's so perfect.
And then he said to the minister, like, your service is no longer
Yes.
needed.
Yeah. To the executioner guy's like, your services are no longer required or something. Oh, so good. That's like, well, you chose great scenes. Hagrid at the dance.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and he's in love.
Seeing the two of them on the dance floor, like, I love the look he gives to her. And it's just like that. So perfect. And I feel like that's the happiest we've seen Hagrid. I feel like Hagrid is naturally a happy guy. I love the joy he's with animals. But Hagrid in love, that's the happiest he's been, and he deserves that, man, right?
Very long distance.
I hope so. I hope with wizarding they have, like, can they FaceTime with a wand? Right? I mean, tell me they have that. They have so many things.
Oh, God.
If Voldemort grows hair, he's my favorite character. You were asking a really good question, which I'm actually curious about too. I don't know if we mentioned this in another video, but we were wondering why people don't say Voldemort's name. Is there a reason besides the fact that he's like a dark wizard that people fear? Or is there like special energy he gets when people say his name? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You were asking me that, and I thought that was really interesting.
Or maybe they just don't want to relieve the horrible moment.
Yeah, to be honest, like, my perspective on it is that I really like how it seems like to me that Harry is unafraid of uttering his name, even though all the adults around him are fearful of that. I just like how it's almost like confronting your fear. Like, he just says it. Voldemort,
Yeah. Would it answer in the book?
I don't know. Or maybe we're just supposed to put it together. I kind of like how they don't need to explain it. I feel like the reactions of the characters have been interesting to kind of give us hints. But I am also a little bit curious. Like, they're not cursing themselves when they say his name, right? Is he that powerful? Hopefully not.
Or maybe it could be that. No, but it doesn't make sense. Because I think like he has still have his friends and his servant around. And you don't know who his servant.
Uh-huh.
So if you're talking freely about him and bringing up his name, then people
Might suspect you.
Hurt you or whatever. But everybody know that everybody call him who, so there's no difference.
I mean, you might be onto something because remember Mad Eye Moody, even though he wasn't the real Mad Eye Moody, when he was talking about in the class teaching the unforgivable spells, how he's like, you know, there's a lot of wizards who are controlled by that. I forget the name of that spell, but the one where like you can make someone do anything. Remember he like controlled the bug and like forced it to like sit in the water or something. And he's like, people couldn't distinguish between the people who were lying about that and not when Voldemort was in power. So maybe maybe it's like an identifying signal. Like the followers say, have we seen any of the Death Eaters say Voldemort's name out loud? Or are they scared of saying it too?
No, I haven't seen it.
They haven't said it, right?
Didn't say it.
Yeah. I'm curious if we see a Death Eater utter the name Voldemort. Or if they're too scared. Like, how do they refer to him? Like, our master, he who shall not be named? Have they referred to him? No, they call him the Dark Lord. Yeah. Because the fake Mad Eye Moody, I forget what the real guy's name is, David Tennant, he says the Dark Lord. Like, what was it like in his presence? So I guess that's the way you respect him. So from now on, we're going to say the Dark Lord.
I like the Voldemort name. I'm going to say Voldemort.
I'm going to say the Dark Lord, because...
You on his side?
Respect. Cheers. Cheers to Voldemort. I feel for him. You know, the guy has no hair. He's been living as a baby for years. Like, can you imagine living in a baby's body for years? Imagine living on the back of a guy's head where you have to smell his dirty hood.
Maybe he just get in this, not like, I don't think they stuck together all the time. I think he just used the body that one time to get to the stone.
Oh,
because
so he wasn't there the whole
forest,
time?
Right?
That's true. That's a good point. Yeah. I get that's less horrifying. Because imagine when he went to the bathroom.
That's still the moment that first movie. That's the first movie, right?
Yeah.
That still make me suspect Snape, and that still make me wondering if Snape is a bad guy. Because I can't explain that conversation between him and the professor that died.
You can't?
It feels like a little
I'm forgetting
dark.
exactly what he says, to be honest.
That conversation a little dark. Like, he was saying something like, you have to pick to who you're loyal to, or whatever. Or just the way he talks is really dark and dangerous.
I should go back and listen to that conversation, because I don't remember the exact wording. I remember the moment, like, when Harry's, like, spying through the cloak, right? And it looks really suspicious when we don't know the twist. But I have to go back and look at that.
I would be so disappointed if Snape is bad. He's adorable.
What about Voldemort? Is Voldemort a little adorable?
Voldemort?
Yeah.
I need to see him more. I hope we see more of him to learn about him.
Voldemort.
Yeah. Because what we've seen him, like, little scene he fight, he's really, like... dangerous.
Yeah.
Want to kill Harry, but we haven't have any time to spend with him to actually see him as a character, like how he is.
I agree.
How he was in the past.
Yeah.
You know, learn more about his characters be interesting, because sometimes people look bad, but when you know them, they're not as bad as you think. I don't think Voldemort is the case. He's like
you just need to get to know him
evil,
more.
But you
Once
might
you get over
understand
the
the reason behind it.
Yes. No, I couldn't agree more with that. I feel like they've given us little tastes of Voldemort, just enough to be like, oh, that's interesting. He seems scary. He seems, fascinating as this dangerous, kind of smart villain. But I would love to see more. Just spend more time getting to learn about him specifically as a person. Also, this could be a dumb question. Is Voldemort human? He is, right?
He's a witch.
But we still...
Witch or wizard? I still don't know the difference.
Oh, yeah. I think witch is the female wizard, but I could be wrong.
Oh, okay. Wizard.
But I would love to know also the backstory of how he looks so ugly. Is it because he was defeated and he's coming back, and even though he's come back, he's not fully human because he kind of was defeated? Or, like, what did he look like when he killed Harry's parents? Did he look like Tom Riddle, an older Tom Riddle? Or did he look like the Voldemort with the snake face, I'd just be curious.
I like this look more than Tim Riddle.
Oh, me too. I love the design of Voldemort. It's so perfectly menacing, creepy. You think what?
It's a choice.
You think it's a style choice? That would be fascinating for me, because it would show a lot of care about appearance. But it would also be pretty cool if Voldemort's like, how do I want to look? I can make my face anything. How about no nose, no hair, scary teeth? Are his teeth sharpened?
I don't know.
I feel like they might be. Maybe that's just my imagination, my nightmares of the Dark Lord. I apologize.
I would love to see how he treat his servant. You know, a lot of gangsters or like bad guy, they actually really good with their servant, their people. And I want to see that. Because he's kind of mean to the rat guy, right? But still fix his hand.
But, I mean, I agree. I would love to see more of it, but he didn't seem... We saw him, talk to all those Death Eaters, and all he's seen was, like, disappointed in all of you.
Yeah, but, like, you know how some people as a boss, they show up as really strong and is really angry, but deep down, they care.
You think he's good in, like, the HR department? Tell me about your experience, Lucius. How's the home life? Tell me, how's your child, Draco? He's doing good grades? I'll go out on a limb here. My prediction, not that kind of boss.
What do you think he is?
I mean, I think the scene that we've seen in the graveyard, I mean, I agree, it's just a small taste, but I feel like it really showed the type of leader that Voldemort is. He leads by fear, his followers are terrified of him, but Voldemort is not stupid. He knows that his followers are terrified of him. That's why he's like, Ratface, you didn't do any of this out of loyalty, you did it out of fear, But I don't think he's the mild-mannered, caring, authentic boss. I think he's like, do my bidding or I'll make you Crucio suffer forever. I think that's the type of guy he is. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm misjudging the Dark Lord. Apologize if I'm, putting on assumptions. Don't want to tarnish your name to the audience.
But what if he has... Okay, then the next question is, does he have one person that he care about?
Now that I don't know. That would be very interesting. If there is like, who's the person? That's a great question. I love that question. I don't know.
Yeah, I love seeing movies when the villain has a person they care about.
Yes.
And that love is so strong.
Yeah.
Even stronger than normal people. It's like...
It's like they hate most people.
Feel a little special, It's like, I can kill everybody, but I care about you.
Is Voldemort on Tinder? Is he looking for love? Is he like extremely powerful, hates glasses, looking for a dark witch who loves torture? Real quick before we get into the reaction, what happened?
Funny face.
As always, our full unedited reaction is up on Patreon. What?
Just look at you.
As always, our full unedited reaction is up on Patreon along with next week's Harry Potter reaction. If you want... I can't do this. I can't do it. As always, our full unedited reaction is up on Patreon along with next week's Harry Potter reaction. If you don't want to wait and you care to support the channel, let's just get right into it. Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Pretty cool title, right?
Blood Prince. That's Harry Potter. That's how they call him.
He's a half-blood prince?
Yeah. One parent is a wizard, one is a muggle.
Harry's parents are both wizards.
Wizard.
Yeah, right? Or a wizard and a witch. Look at this. Look at this. Look how tangled this is. What happened?
I don't know. Oh my god, make me want pasta. I want pasta so much.
Cherry.
Like not watch.
Oh, pasta does sound good.
Let's forget
it's not open.
this
It's not open.
We need to order before it closed.
Are they still open? What time is it? Let's order. Quick. We're ordering pasta and we have wine. Forget the reaction. Sorry, Harry. We have other priorities. I do feel like pasta sounds so good, though.
Oh, I've been forgetting my pillow all the time.
Where is it?
Forget it.
Are you going to be okay without the pillow? It's a long movie. You sure?
Are you going to get it for me?
I can get it.
My boyfriend left me. Go get the pillow.
Number one boyfriend.
My boyfriend
Of all time. I have to go upstairs. I have to grab a
why
pillow.
You want to go upstairs? Because he can be. You think I don't know that?
Looks like a storm is coming. I don't think this is a good sign. That's the first line of the movie?
Because it's just such a different opening.
Was this right after the attack? It
Yeah,
was.
Such a shocking moment. It's such a powerful opening though, right?
It really
I
is.
feel so much. There's no talking, but I feel intense.
I love that hand. Dumbledore's hand to help Harry.
Is it Voldemort?
Kind of looks like the mummy, but in the clouds.
What?
Oh.
That like spirits? You know, dark spirit?
No, I think that's the Death Eaters, just the way that they fly, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's the Death Eaters.
Are they doing that to muggles? Oh! I kinda like that. Oh, this is crazy. They're doing that on daylight. Destroying the whole bridge.
Do the people see them, or does the bridge just like crash for the regular people?
It looked like they see something, they just don't know what it is.
Okay.
You know? It's very interesting. For the first time, they show at how the wizard are in
the regular world, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What happened to the Malfoy family?
Funny, that paper of yours. A couple of nights ago, I could have sworn I saw a picture of you.
Really?
Is she a muggle?
I think so.
Hey, I was wondering.
11. That's when I get up.
She could tell.
You can tell me all about that tosser Harry Potter.
Oh, she recognizes him. I honestly can't tell if she's a muggle or not. If she knows Harry, though.
What is he doing off by himself, though? Oh!
What an appearance.
I like riding around on track. It takes my mind off things.
Or unpleasant to behold, isn't it?
What happened to his
It's
hand?
thrilling, if I say so.
Jeez.
Because he's touched Harry's shoulder? Or because he's fights?
Oh, no. Something else happened. Oh, day.
Do as I say.
Say, Dumbledore, wait. The mission can wait. I gotta go.
He
on a date."
know. Oh, wow! That's how he moved?
I just apparated, didn't I?
Most people vomit the first time.
Can't imagine why.
Thanks for the heads up, Dumbledore.
Got broken in.
One's out, Harry.
I mean, someone clearly just ransacked the place.
Probably looking for Harry.
What is that? That.
Oh. Oh, why do you taste it?
I don't know.
Merlin's beer! You need to disfigure me, Albus.
That how he's high? That's so smart. Can you believe?
As a couch?
I come by the stuffing naturally. What gave me away?
Dragons.
That would make a great Halloween costume.
Any chance waiting for someone else, were you?
Else, I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
I feel like I know this actor.
Death Eaters have been trying to recruit me for over a year. Do you know what that's like?
They try to recruit him.
They're like deadly Mormons.
The muggles who own this place are in the Canary Islands.
Well, I think we should put it back in order for them, don't you?
Yes.
He just came to a random house to hide or something?
Yeah, it's like house sitting without permission.
Oh, please give me this magic.
This is the one spell we need. Remember?
Yes,
Forget time
yes,
travel.
yes,
The
yes.
cleanup spell. How did they
amazing.
shoot this?
Did they film everything bricked and then they put it?
Maybe.
Rewind it?
That would be really cool.
That was fun.
Show off.
Do you mind if I use the loo?
Dumbledore really need to teach Harry some magic here.
The answer's still no. Absolutely and unequivocally no. Very like your father. Except for the eyes, of course. You have your
My mother's eyes, yeah.
Lily.
He's heard that many times.
She's exceedingly bright, your mother. Even more impressive when one considers she was muggle-born.
Oh.
Look, there she is. Right at the front.
Is that her?
So was he her teacher?
Yeah.
Grenog Jones, captain of the Holyhead Harpies.
That's a cool picture.
Yeah.
Regulus Black's older brother, Sirius, died a few weeks ago.
Okay.
I taught the whole Black family, except Sirius.
Do you mind if I take this? I do love knitting patterns.
Yes, of course.
Are you serious, Dumbledore?
I would have considered it a great personal triumph if you consented to return to Hogwarts. You're like my friend Mr. Potter here, one of a kind.
All right, I'll do it.
Oh, yes, yes.
Very thoughts, old office, not the water closet I had before. The raise. Mad.
They are indeed.
Dumbledore knew exactly how to sell him. Exactly.
More talented, famous, and powerful. Everything Horace values.
So that's why he went to the bathroom.
That's why he's returning to Hogwarts, and it's crucial he should return. I may have stolen a wondrous night from you, Harry.
I had a
She
date.
was, truthfully.
I told you.
Very pretty.
He
You were
noticed.
right, yeah.
I'll go back tomorrow.
But you'll not be returning to Little Whinging tonight, Harry.
What do you mean?
What about Hedwig and my trunk?
Both are waiting for you.
He got everything ready. I need Dumbledore when I'm late to work.
Where
Where's
now?
Dumbledore? Why
Yeah,
did
why
he
did he
land
get
here
dropped
by
in the middle of the
himself?
water?
What? Harry? Harry who? Harry Potter. His trunk's in the kitchen. And is Al?
Seriously doubt that.
Is he up there with you?
Of course not. I think I know my best friends from my room.
I like how Dumbledore sent him here and doesn't tell anyone.
Why didn't you let us know you were coming?
I had no idea. Yeah.
What?
Bit of toothpaste.
He look like a man now. Look at him.
Yeah.
So when did you get here?
A few days ago, though for a while I wasn't sure I was coming.
What?
Mum sort of lost it. Said Ginny and I had no business going back to Hogwarts. Too dangerous.
Dang.
Anyway, Dad stepped in, told her she was being balmy, but she came round.
I mean, I understand. It is dangerous.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of talk recently that Dumbledore's got a bit old.
Rubbish.
Come on.
Oh no.
150? Give or
There
take a
you
few.
He's not really that old, is he?
Yes.
Is he? That's insane. Can wizards live longer than average?
What's happening with Malfoy?
I forget the I saw something with the
Say
headline about
something
his
with
family,
the-
like a
the-
trial or
yeah.
something, I think.
The Dark Lord trusts him. The Dark Lord's mistaken.
Where is this? It's Ratface.
Isn't that Snape?
Yes.
Snape is bad?
Dark Lord told you.
Your sister doubts me.
They're sisters?
Played my part well, so well, I've deceived one of the greatest wizards of all time.
Oh, I told you. He's bad.
I can't change the Dark Lord's mind. It'd be possible for me to help Draco.
Swear to it. Make the unbreakable vow. Empty words. When it matters most, he'll just slither back into his hole.
She's scary.
Take out your wand.
What happens if you break an unbreakable vow? Do you die?
That's how they do the vow.
To the best of your ability, protect him from harm.
I will.
The tears in her eyes.
Will you yourself carry out the deed the Dark Lord has ordered Draco to perform?
What did the Dark Lord order Draco to do?
I will.
They keep marking their hands too. Disappointed. Oh, my Snape is gone. No more Snape.
Wait, is that Dolores Umbridge? A toy of Dolores Umbridge? Tell me that is. Or is that just a crazy lady?
A real money spinner, that one. Handy if you need to make a quick getaway.
I want one.
Are you not currently dating Dean Thomas?
It's none of your business.
Ooh. Don't tell me they're all gonna have love interest this movie. Look
They're
like they're
growing
going
up. They're
to.
growing up.
10 galleons.
That's their shop, right?
Oh, is the whole shop theirs?
Yeah, it looks
That's
like that's their
awesome.
place.
Dang, their
They
business
have-
has grown.
They all have love interests. I'm not used to this.
Oh, that's awesome. Is that a real mini dragon? Come on.
Fred and George are doing it. Half the alley's closed down.
Fred reckons people need a laugh these days.
Dang, all the business owners are that scared.
Oh no. Everyone got there once from Ollivander's.
Oh no!
Holy. What happened to the guy, the old man?
They took somebody away. That's the old man, right? This is the place that they show
Oh, is this the
earlier.
place from the
Yes.
opening?
Yes, yes, yes.
Draco and Mummy look like two people who don't want to be followed.
I swear it gets so serious and suspenseful.
I know. Dang, I hope Hagrid's around, man.
Will Snape like come out as a bad guy now, like evil? Or he was still pretending at school?
Dude, careful, you guys.
Like they're having like a meeting or something.
It looks like it.
Invisible clock.
Yeah.
This is what you needed.
Did Harry buy any of that instant darkness they were selling?
Isn't that the guard?
Yeah. That's one of the Death Eaters we saw from the opening for sure.
Wow.
Oh, Luna! Luna Lovegood.
What's a Raxbat? They're invisible creatures. They float in your ears and make your brain go fuzzy.
No thank you, I'll pass on that one.
Harry is under the impression Draco Malfoy is now a Death Eater.
Not the craziest theory out there.
Then what's he doing in Borgin and Burke's? Browsing for furniture?
Maybe, maybe.
Look, his father is a Death Eater. It only makes sense.
Yeah, like it makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
I don't know what I saw.
I mean, you can guess.
Honey to mare.
It's not a crazy guess. I mean, I think it's better to prepare for the worst.
I agree. Like, better to be on your guard
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Draco's okay than to be caught unprepared. No, is that that's the instant darkness?
Yes, he
Okay,
did
good,
get
good.
one.
Oh, holy Harry, yo! I thought it just made you go dark.
It's probably just a fantasy messing around. Come on, Draco. Sit down. We'll be at Hogwarts soon.
He's still like scared. Same attitude.
Let's just say I don't think you'll see me wasting my time in charms class next year. Amused, Blaze. See just who's laughing in the end.
Dang.
Oh.
Was that Harry or something?
I guess, right?
What, did he shrink himself? What the heck?
I think it wasn't he sitting up there and then moved their luggage by accident.
You two go on. I want to check something.
Where's Harry?
He's probably already on the platform.
No.
Didn't Mummy ever tell you it was rude to eavesdrop, Potter?
Put your fingers to Alice!
He already left.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
That's for my father. Enjoy your ride back to London.
Oh, so Harry had the invisibility cloak the whole time, or what? What? What is she wearing? This is like the acid trip version of Moody's eye.
I want those.
They look cool, right?
Nike!
Oh, thank God.
Oh my goodness, you owe her.
How do you know where I was?
Raxbirds. Your head's full of them.
Really? The little creature she was talking about, right? I don't know what that means, but...
I've been looking all over for you two. Names?
Names?
Yeah, you were looking for them.
No exceptions, Potter.
Formalities, oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Oh dang, it's like TSA, high security here at Hogwarts. Look at this, look at this.
It's like a seal or something?
It's alright.
Wow.
I can vouch.
They upped the security.
Yeah.
Nice face, Potter.
Would you like me to fix it for you? I think you look a bit more devil-may-care this way, but...
You ever fixed a nose before?
No, but I've done several toes and...
No, not the same thing.
He has experience before it went really bad with his arm.
Mr. Lockhart.
It's Pisky.
It doesn't work?
How do I look?
Exceptionally ordinary.
I like the way she talks.
Will you stop eating? Your best friend is...
He's stressed.
Turn around, you lunatic.
Call her lunatic?
Very best of evenings to you all.
Thanks.
I think Ginny liked Harry.
The newest member of our staff, Horace Stubble.
Let me guess, defense against the dark arts.
Potions master.
Okay.
Meanwhile, the post of defense against the dark
will be who?
Will be taken by Professor Snape.
Oh. Is that a good thing? I don't think so.
Tom Riddle.
Yeah.
He's known all over the world by another name.
Voldemort.
This very minute, dark forces attempt to penetrate this castle's wall. In the end, their greatest weapon is you.
Their greatest weapon?
Just something to think about. Now, off to bed. Pip, pip.
On that nice note.
Cheerful?
Yeah.
He kind of looked like Tom Riddle a little bit.
I think a little bit, yeah.
From that angle.
Mr. Davis! Mr. Davis, that is the girls' lavatory.
I'm wondering if Dumbledore expect Voldemort's servant gonna be around in the school, or he just like not thinking about that.
I think he realized how vulnerable they are.
Slughorn is perfectly happy to accept new students with exceeds expectation.
I'll head there straight away.
Oh, take Weasley with you. He looks far too happy over there.
Oh, dang.
Ron Weasley, sir. I'm dead awful at potions. A menace.
That look says everything.
Any ideas what these might be?
Of course, of course.
Some things don't change.
It's a truth-telling serum.
Oh.
And that
I didn't expect it.
the most powerful love potion in the world.
Love potion, wow.
Person according to what attracts them. Well, I smell spearmint toothpaste.
Don't tell me that's wrong. Toothpaste.
Powerful infatuation or obsession. And for that reason...
Stay away, stay away.
Look at her face. I love this new girl. So high.
commonly referred to as...
Liquid luck.
Yes, Miss Granger.
Ah, she's so on top of everything.
One sip, all of your endeavors succeed.
Draco, you see Draco's face light up like that?
Liquid luck to the student who brew an acceptable draught of living death.
I like his motivation style, dang.
It's a half blood prints on the cover.
It says the property of the Half-Blood Prince.
He got one with notes. That's amazing. That's perfect.
That's so useful.
How did you do that?
Oh, look how upset Hermione is.
The instructions specifically say to cut.
No, really.
Harry, keep it to yourself if you want to win, bro.
Why would the book give wrong instruction like that? Oh no.
Some things also don't change.
Turns out he got a good book. Oh wow, that's gross.
She's so stressed out for Hermione. Look, the book is so wrong.
I know. You setting the student up to fail?
It's perfect. So perfect. I don't
He's trying to be happy for Harry.
So here we are then, as promised. Felix Felicis. Congratulations. Use it well.
He hide the book.
Oh dang. I almost feel like they should destroy that.
What's the ring?
What is that?
Enjoying your classes? I know Professor Slughorn is most impressed with you.
I'm very smart. What can I say?
Spend a great deal of time with Miss Granger, wondering if...
Oh, no. I mean... But no.
Forgive me. I was merely being curious.
Come on, Dumbledore.
What you are looking at are memories, in this case pertaining to one individual, Tom Riddle.
How the heck do they have his memories?
This file contains the most particular memory of the day I first met him.
Oh, it's his experiences with Tom Riddle.
I'd like you to see it, if you would.
That's what he put inside the thing, and then we go and see it. I like how they let Dumbledore and Harry come closer.
They seem a lot closer.
Seems
this
like
movie.
Dumbledore learned the lesson, you know.
Yeah.
From the last time.
Yeah.
I need that. That's me. I feel like the movie just give me what I want.
He's never once had a family visitor. There have been incidents with the other children. Nasty things.
Hey, look at Dumbledore with that hairstyle, man.
Like a rock star.
Yeah, short beard. He looks like a kid in a horror movie.
I feel like a broken kid though.
Hogwarts is not a place for mad people. Hogwarts is a school.
So Dumbledore got Tom to go to Hogwarts.
I can make things move without touching them. I can make animals do what I want without training them.
You see how powerful he was.
Yeah.
I can make them hurt.
The controlling spell.
Well, I'm like you, Tom. I'm different.
Prove it.
Too easy.
Whoa. That got his attention.
What is that?
I can speak to snakes too. Is that normal for someone like me?
No.
No. Dude, what an ominous note to end that conversation on. It looked like Voldemort's face, right?
I told you. Something must happen in his past, you know? I'm so happy they let us know more about Voldemort.
Tom Riddle grew close to one particular teacher.
You didn't bring Professor Slughorn back simply to teach potions, did you, sir? Professor Slughorn will try to collect me. Do you want me to let him?
Yes.
Harry's smart, man. Is it just me, or is Hogwarts 10 times scarier? It looks so dark, looks so gray. What happened to the color, the lights, the joy?
I told you it's so much more suspenseful and
It
dangerous.
is.
It's just a different vibe watching it. It's like a different kind of movie, but basically. They even make him look more dangerous.
Where is this exactly?
What he's doing? Oh! You see who that is?
Yeah.
Wow!
Quiet, please.
Shut it!
Oh, Harry, you should be embarrassed.
Because you made the team last year does not guarantee you a spot this year. Is that clear?
Look how nervous Ron is.
But Harry's the captain. That's what it seems like. That's cool, right? She shows up to the practice.
I think she loved Ron.
A guy like you've got more of a beater's build, don't you think? Keepers need to be quick.
That's really quick.
Oh, come on. That fly was helping him.
Wouldn't mind getting on a first name basis, know what I mean?
No. The end, they're gonna realize they actually love each other. You know? A little competition going on. Come on, Ron, you can do this. You have a supporter, too. Ron is so lucky, right? Have two supporters. Wow, that's
He's good. He's good.
Yeah.
Come on, Ron. Come on. You can do it.
Good. Ooh.
That's pretty good. Oh, shoot.
I think he's lucky.
Don't fall off, Ron.
No, Ron. You can do this, Ron. Look at Hermione.
She's so falling for him.
He's still scared of the broom after that many years?
Come on.
Wow.
Okay, Hermione, you are amazing. That was great.
That's gonna help Ron a ton.
I hope Cormac's not taking it too hard. A bit of a thing for you, Hermione, Cormac.
He's vile.
Look at him like...
He's so confident now that he made the team.
And if you had a shred of self-respect, you'd hand that book in.
Top of the class. Even better than you, Hermione. Genius.
To be fair, if they like Harry's doing this because of Dumbledore's mission, right? I feel like Harry would turn it in if it wasn't for that.
This book is property of the Half-Blood Prince.
They seem more like friends, don't they? Ginny and Hermione now?
Well, I was curious, so I went to the
library. Something to drink?
3 butterbeers and some ginger and lime, please.
What are butterbeers exactly?
Somebody's going on a date.
Oh.
Well, they're only holding hands.
Only holding hands. I know, I'm not sure.
Spoke too soon, Hermione.
You can't be serious. If she looked over here and saw you snogging me, would you expect her to get up and leave?
No. How do you take
Ron
that,
doesn't know what to
Ron?
say.
Like,
I used to throw together the occasional supper bar, select a student or two.
My favorites?
I'd consider it an honour, sir.
Harry's doing his part.
Be welcome too, Granger.
Be delighted, sir.
Splendid.
What up, Ron?
Look for my owl.
No invite for Ron, he's right there.
Good to see you, Wallenby.
Poor Ron.
Dumbledore's asked me to get to know him. It must be important. If it wasn't, Dumbledore wouldn't ask.
yeah, tell them so they, you know, at least understand.
Yeah, yeah.
God, a little bit.
Your face.
When are you going to realize, Ron? He's so clueless.
He is so clueless.
Come on, Ron. I like how she did it to Harry first, so it's natural. Oh, what happened?
Who's that?
Oh, what is it? Is it Jenny? Is it Jenny?
No. She petrified?
Oh, shit.
Don't get any closer. Get back, all of you.
Just in the nick
What
of
did
time.
she touch?
Touch that, except for the wrap. Do you understand?
Yeah, be careful.
Almost like you get possessed. You know, like that movement. It's like, remind me of Exorcist. Like,
It is, it is.
She left to go to the loo. When she came back, she had the package.
She met someone in the bathroom.
She said it was important that she deliver it to Professor Dumbledore.
Very well, thank you, Leanne. You may go.
I feel like it like a setup.
Why is it when something happens, it is always you three?
Good questions.
Where are the main characters? What can I say?
I've been asking myself the same question for 6 years.
I think Miss Bell lucky to be alive.
Jeez.
It was Malfoy.
That is a very serious accusation, Potter.
It seems like the obvious choice too, right?
I just know.
You just know.
The delivery is great.
How grand it must be to be the chosen one.
Look at McGonagall's reaction to him saying that too.
I suggest you go back to your dormitories, all of you.
I don't like that chance in Snape. He looked different. The hair different to the way they, you know.
Did he change his hair a little bit?
Make him look more evil.
He was running his hands all over my sister, wasn't he? You've got to hate him, you know? On principle. So what is it he sees in her?
She's smart, funny, attractive.
Attractive? You're saying Dean's dating my sister because of her skin?
Well, no, I mean, I'm just saying it could be a contributing factor.
Ron's like, do you like my
Mine's got
sister?
nice skin.
Oh, now you notice. Now you notice.
I've never really thought about it, but I suppose, yeah. Very nice.
What's a different kind of conversation they're having, right?
I'll be going to sleep now.
Yeah, yeah. Let's end this. Let's end this talk. Too awkward. Oh, look. I swear that is so useful. Thank goodness Lupin gave him that back.
Is he working on anything new?
That would be Ron if he came.
What about you, Miss Granger? What exactly does your family do in the Muggle world?
That's such an insulting question.
Yeah.
Parents are dentists.
Oh, really?
Fascinating. Is that considered a dangerous profession?
Oh, they don't have dentists? Maybe because magic can fix it.
One boy, Robbie Fenwick, did bite my father once. He needed 10 stitches.
Nobody laughed.
Come on, no one? No one helping her out?
Oh, Ginny!
Look at her eyes. They've been fighting again, her and Dean.
Harry's like, yes.
And for dessert? That is, if Belby's left you any.
He's laughing so much at himself.
He's a little weird. Oh my god, look at him.
She's like, help, please.
That's not how you get a girl.
I know.
You have no clue.
Just admiring your hourglass.
Ah, yes. It's an intriguing object.
It's snakes, right? Is he Slytherin? I wonder.
With the quality of the conversation, stimulating the sand runs slowly.
I think I'll be going then.
Nonsense! As for some of your classmates, just say they're unlikely to make the shelf.
He really does view students as like objects to collect.
But then again, you already are someone, aren't you, Harry?
Did Voldemort ever make the shelf, sir?
Dang.
Mr. Riddle had a number of teachers whilst here at Hogwarts.
What was he like?
Is it too soon to ask the questions?
Yeah, this might be fast.
He killed my parents.
It's only natural you should want to know more. I'm afraid I must disappoint you, Harry.
He seems terrified.
Yeah.
Albeit brilliant boy committed to becoming a first-rate wizard. The monster existed, was buried deep within.
What did that sentence mean?
He's basically saying Tom Riddle was an ordinary student. Like, there were no warning signs that he was this, you know, gonna be this dangerous guy. Ron, where was that confidence from earlier?
Yes, be confident.
How was what?
Your dinner party?
Pretty boring, actually. Though I think Harry enjoyed dessert.
When a certain someone showed up.
Slughorn's having Christmas do, you know.
Bet you'll be bringing McLagan.
Actually, I was going to ask you.
Really?
Ron, come on, come on. That's such a hint.
Good luck today, Ron.
Look at Hermione, look at the girl.
Hello, everyone.
She the mascot? She the mascot? That's great.
Is that why you put something in his cup? Is it a tonic? Liquid luck.
Oh, I gave some to Ron. Good friend. Come on, Ron.
Look at Hermione.
You could be expelled for that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Learn from Dumbledore.
Come on, Harry. We've got a game to win.
Wow.
In the snow? This is cool.
Every time they have Quidditch, they have a different weather.
Yeah,
Did you notice?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, what a save. One hand.
Look at Hermione. Oh.
Sorry, Slytherin, no luck for you.
Wow.
This has been his dream for how long, right?
Yeah, remember when he see the mirror?
Yeah.
Look at him.
You shouldn't have done it.
He just used the confunders charm.
He noticed that, he noticed that.
Didn't put it in. I only thought you did.
Wow, it says so much about Ron's character.
Oh no, oh no.
Ron. Oh, dang.
No.
Oh, dang.
I didn't think Ron liked that girl.
How does it feel, Harry, when you see Dean with Ginny?
So sad.
Oh gosh, really?
I think this room's taken.
What's with the birds?
Take care. If he's still clueless.
He has to know. He has to know how hurt she is. It's so obvious.
It doesn't seem like he understands. Maybe they just too close and he didn't even think about it.
Maybe.
It feels like this.
Harry knows now too.
He just need a little time.
Draco seems so isolated this whole movie, doesn't he?
Feel like he has a big mission.
Yeah.
Seems like he's putting on a lot of pressure.
Yes, yes, you really do feel like he's under pressure.
There's no stopping it. It's chemical. Will it last? Who knows? Point is, I'm a free agent.
Come on, Ross. This is how you respond when you have a little success.
Was I under the impression he and I would be attending Slughorn's Christmas party together? Yes.
Poor Harry has to listen to this from both his friends.
Seeing as neither of us can go with who we'd really like to, we should go together as friends.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah.
Apparently she's trying to smuggle you a
We haven't seen
love
her
potion.
before, have we?
Really?
Because she thinks you're the chosen one.
But I am the chosen one. Ask someone I like.
That's a great choice. That's a great choice, Harry.
She's so lovely.
Yeah. Dang, there he is. There he is.
Oh. I feel bad for him.
I do too.
What is it?
Did you hear that?
He's feeding something. That's crazy. Something is leaving in there.
I want to know what that spell is. What is that?
What is
Drink?
It's like getting a selfie with a celebrity. Then it's like, okay, that's all I need.
Why is he doing this?
He's got Bell behind that towels in the loo.
Oh, well, I'm fine, mate. Thanks.
Okay.
Oh dang, the teacher made him do that. Poor Neville.
I've just escaped. Left Cormac under the mistletoe.
That's who you invited.
I thought it would annoy Ron the most.
Yeah, do it. That's vengeance. Trying to make him jealous.
He's got more tentacles than a snuffle-up plant.
Munchausen.
Oh, I'm fine, thank you.
Just as well. They give one horribly bad.
Well, don't offer me one then.
What's...
Oh, really?
Might keep Cormac at bay.
Oh, Hermione, that's genius.
I think this is the best Hermione ever.
Likes to work her mouth too, doesn't she? Yeah.
This guy is so annoying. Oh my gosh.
What is this I'm eating, Bobo?
Dragon Balls.
Dragon Balls.
Oh. On Snape?
You're in
Oh
trouble.
my
You're in
gosh.
big trouble.
You've just bought yourself a month's detention, Dragon. Not so quick.
Oh dang. Nice try, Harry.
My date.
Can surely survive your absence for another minute. Dumbledore, he asked me to give you his best, and he hopes you enjoy your holiday. You see, he's traveling, and he won't return until term resumes.
Travelling where?
Do you think Dumbledore actually said that, or is Snape just telling Harry that?
I don't think Dumbledore said it. Dumbledore would have said it to Harry, face to face.
Lurking in an upstairs corridor.
Okay, I was gate crashing.
Escort him out.
Certainly.
Snape can get him out of so much trouble, man.
Yeah.
I swore to protect you. I made the unbreakable vow.
Dang, he's telling him.
I was chosen for this. Out of all others, me would fail him.
Assist you.
No, this is my moment.
That's huge. Like, Harry now knows that Snape is helping Draco.
That's huge, yes.
You sure that's what Snape said? It's just you can't break an unbreakable.
What happens if you do?
I'd work that much out for myself, funny enough.
Or are you literally not able to?
Oh, bloody hell.
What is that? Oh my god.
Look at his face.
I think he's kind of bored of her already.
I think he's terrified. Look at that. Oh no. Oh no.
You see the type of girl you can't get away.
This actress is great.
All she wants to do is stop me.
My lips are getting chapped. Look, and I'll take your word for it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
What happens if you break an unbreakable vow?
You die.
Oh,
Ah,
okay.
you guessed it right.
A meaningful change of focus on the heart. That's death in that relationship.
Occurred to you, Harry, that Snape was simply pretending to offer Draco help so he could find out what he was up to.
No, I would.
Dumbledore trusts Snape, therefore I do.
Dumbledore can make mistakes, he said so.
Yeah, everyone can make mistakes.
We can only place our trust in a handful of people. If we start fighting amongst ourselves, we're doomed.
I get that mindset though.
I feel like they're all under a lot of stress. That's what it seems like to me.
I mean, Harry's parents got betrayed by their friends. Yeah. You know, it's like you can't trust anyone.
Yeah.
That's
Little alone time.
Open up, you. Don't you trust me?
what if she get possessed?
There's weed in there.
Oh, come on, Ron.
Ron. Come on, Ron.
What? Not for me, no.
If he doesn't leave, I swear.
He's so clueless.
He is. He's beyond clueless. There needs to be like a new term for Ron. Oh my gosh.
The object that
Draco is so interested in is a vanishing cabinet. Simply have to slip inside and disappear for an hour or two. It could transport you practically anywhere.
Has Ron gone to bed?
Please? Oh, come on, Ron.
Is she wearing a pajama?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Merry Christmas.
Oh.
Oh.
What
They're
the?
attacking.
Holy
This lady,
Bellatrix
wow.
herself. That is so bold. Oh my gosh, Harry.
Remus can't help though because soon he's gonna turn to a werewolf.
Jenny!
Oh my god. Oh!
Dang.
Don't fall for her
This is
trap.
100% a trap.
Yes.
Come on, Harry, you have to think straight.
Oh my god. Stop.
Harry?
That's not Harry.
Oh, no. That's a Death Eater.
Yeah.
No. He's a wolf?
Look
like a wolf. Oh shit, it's so strong. Is any
Come on. Where's Lupin? Where's the rest of them, man? Catch up.
Oh no!
Come on. Okay, good. And she's right there.
They destroy the place.
Oh, dang. Oh,
Does
she
he
got
know it?
outside. Yeah.
That's crazy. They just like go attacking people
Full on
like
just
that.
attacking them in their home.
Yeah,
Where can you
destroying
be
their
safe?
home.
I mean, this is war. This is
Can't-
full on war.
I can't even imagine how terrifying it must be.
Yeah. I swear, Bellatrix is so bold. She just like attacks muggles in broad daylight on a bridge, attacks them in their home.
Look at the way she kills Sirius.
Excuse me, I have to go and vomit.
Break up with her, please.
I know. She's kind of amazing, though, too.
Look at his eyes.
Is it true that Professor Merrythought is retiring?
I couldn't tell you if I knew, could I?
It's a different actor than the young Tom Riddle, right?
They look really alike.
Oh, gracious, isn't that time
his
already?
attitude.
Off you go, boys, or Professor Tippett will have us all in detention.
It's like very sharp. You know?
Yeah, intense.
I read something rather odd about a bit of rare magic.
Beg your pardon? Things, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you. Now get out of here at once, and don't let me ever get you mentioning it again!
What magic did he ask? See how confident and in control he is.
Yes.
This memory has been tampered with by the same person whose memory it is, our old friend Professor Slughorn.
Dang, you're just doing like self-inception?
I want you to persuade him to divulge his true memory any way you can. This memory is everything. Without it, we leave the fate of our world to chance. You have no choice. You must not fail.
Jeez, a lot of pressure.
Dumbledore is trying so hard right now.
He's really pushing Harry.
Oh, sir, I wondered if I might ask you something.
Ask away, dear boy, ask away.
That's the exact same wording Tom Riddle used.
In the restricted section, I came across something rather odd about a very rare piece of magic.
You're saying word for word?
But it just got me wondering, are there some kinds of magic you're not allowed to teach us?
Probably. It's like the dark side, special abilities.
Questions better be posed to Professor Snape.
He's not like you.
Hmm.
We know light without the dark, so it is with magic. Myself, I always strive to live within the light.
Is that what you told Tom Riddle, sir, when he came asking questions?
How? You can't just say that. Too obvious.
Dumbledore put you up to this.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this.
I can't believe you did this. Oh my god.
I think he needed to be more patient.
Did he plan something?
I'm sorry, I'm busy at the moment.
He didn't look disappointed when that happened. Oh my god. What are you doing, Ron?
He's high.
Beautiful, isn't it? The
Is
moon.
he doing some kind of drug?
Come on, definitely.
Had ourselves a little late night snack, did we?
Munchies.
I can't stop thinking about her, Harry.
Reckon she was starting to annoy you.
Never annoy me.
You were talking about Hermione.
I love her.
Harry's face.
Do you think she knows I exist?
Told me for 3 months.
Who are you talking about?
Who are you talking about?
Imelda Vane.
Who is that?
Very funny. What's that for? You're in love with her. Have you ever actually met her?
Can you introduce me?
Who was that?
I don't
Have we seen
know.
her?
I don't think so.
Oh god.
I'm going to introduce you to Romilda Vane.
Really? Oh, of course. It's the girl Hermione was saying that wanted to drug Harry.
That's Romelda.
What's the matter with Wemby?
With Wenby? Is he ever going to learn his name?
I thought you could whip up a remedy for this in no time, Harry.
Well, I thought this called for more practiced hand.
That's not real then. It's just a love
It's
potion.
a love potion. Yeah.
Perhaps you're right.
Oh my gosh.
About earlier today?
No, not at all. All water under the bridge, you know. Correct?
He's so smart to use Ron to come to his house though, right?
Yeah.
About Voldemort?
Don't use that name.
He's still not happy with it.
Tonic for the nerves.
Oh dang, sobriety.
Oh, it's so quick.
That's really fast.
To life.
Whoa, what?
Holy. What happened?
Ron! Professor, do something!
Is there a
Come
poison or
on.
something?
I don't understand.
Don't just stand there. Get someone.
Did they switch out stuff in his house? Why didn't he do anything?
What did Harry grab?
Some kind of medicine. What? He's gonna come back.
What are you doing? You're just sitting there, bro?
Quick thinking on your part, Harry, using a bazoar. You must be very proud of your student, Horace.
How did Harry know to do that?
Potter's actions were heroic. The question is, why were they necessary?
Yeah.
This appears to be a gift, Horace. I don't remember who gave you this bottle.
Oh, it was from the drink?
Polluted with poison.
Actually, I had intended to give it as a gift myself. To you, Headmaster.
Somebody must have done it on purpose.
Has he been asking for me?
Oh, here we go.
Look at Hermione.
I happen to be his girlfriend. I happen to be his friend.
Look at Dumbledore.
Zoom in on his face. Look at that.
Poisoned, you daft dimbo. For the record, I've always found him interesting.
He senses my presence. Don't worry, 1-1.
1-1. They're like watching. Like they're watching a movie. Oh no.
Ooh. That's worse than Walt being like, which one with 2 phones?
Oh, come away, everybody.
I like how they wait.
They wanted to see that.
Thank you.
Shut up.
It says a lot, though, about Rod's subconscious, right?
Oh. I feel like a sacrifice. When you go in there, you go somewhere, right? You say like you can go anywhere. And you
Yeah,
can
people
survive.
said they used it to hide from Voldemort back in the day.
Oh no.
He looks surprised, doesn't he? Like he didn't expect that.
Crying?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm surprised.
She's giving Rod the death stare.
You're making it snow.
Wait, really?
How can
Why?
you make it snow? Being sad?
Tell me how I broke up with Lavender again.
She came to visit you in the hospital.
Is she gonna tell him?
I don't believe it was a particularly long conversation.
Oh, come on, Hermione.
She seems a bit put out.
Oh.
Oh, dang.
She does, doesn't she?
Hopefully she finds someone.
You don't remember anything. Anything at all.
But it can't be.
Just say
I was
it.
completely boggled, wasn't I?
Harry's like us watching.
That's Katie. But I don't know who cursed me.
Oh, okay.
Trying to remember. Honestly, I just can't.
It's like she was in a trance, like Ginny in the Chamber of Secrets, maybe.
Must be him. Why do he look scared?
He looks terrified or maybe guilty.
He looks so stressed out, right? See how scared he
Yeah,
is.
he's
Probably so
terrified.
scared of Voldemort. Probably make him make the.
You know what you did, Malfoy? You hexed her, didn't you?
Dang. Just straight up attacking.
Oh!
Careful.
Oh! He's hurt. I feel so
He's
bad.
really hurt. Look at that.
What spell did Harry do? Look like he's bleeding a lot.
He read in the book. It said Sectum Sempra or whatever for enemies. Now, what's gonna happen with Harry? He straight up almost killed him, right?
Yeah. I don't know if he know what that spell is.
I don't think he did. No.
Like, you can't just use a random spell and not knowing how
But
what
is he
it
gonna get
is.
expelled for that? You know.
He started getting scared of the book.
We need to hide the Half-Blood Prince's book, where no one will ever find it, including you.
But she'll know where it is.
Do you trust her?
I do.
I don't trust anyone anymore. Anyone can be controlled, you know? What if Voldemort get into the head? Oh, the bird is alive.
Yeah.
That's it's a different one.
It's a different one, yeah.
Why don't I trust her?
Close your eyes. That way you can't be tempted.
No, don't close your eye. Watch. You have to watch.
Couldn't someone find it though? I know it's a big room, but you could still look around.
I'm sorry,
if you really wanted
Ginny,
it.
but I don't trust you a bit. Okay. Where Did she hide it or no?
I can stay hidden up here too if you like.
I mean, Voldemort controlled her once.
He did.
Yeah.
He did with the diary.
I don't trust her.
Did you and Ginny do it then? What? You know, like the book. Still no luck with Slughorn then, I take it? Luck?
Oh!
All I need's a bit of luck.
How ironic since Slughorn gave him this.
The whole thing?
If you need to be very lucky.
Ron found out then.
Yeah, he must have. That's true.
Well, how do you feel?
Very lucky.
Excellent. Really excellent.
Dang, I want this potion so badly.
Slughorn usually eats early, takes a walk, and then returns to his office.
Right. I'm going down to Hagrid's.
No, Harry, you've got to go and speak to Slughorn.
How long does it last?
I don't know.
I've got a really good feeling about Hagrid's. I feel it's the place to be tonight. Do you know what I mean?
Listen to your heart.
No.
Well, trust me, I know what I'm doing. Or Felix does. Hi.
He's in such a good mood.
I want it, but I don't know what event I would drink it for.
Does it have a downer too, you know? Like
You probably feared I was Professor Sprout.
Yes, I did actually. What makes you think?
Just a lucky guess.
Are those tentacular leaves, sir? They're very valuable, aren't they?
The way he talks is different to it.
Yeah.
Not that I'm familiar with any such back-alley transactions, but one does hear.
Rumors from friends.
Personally, these plants always kind of freak me out. I'm off to Hagrid's, you see. He's a very dear friend. So if you don't mind, I will be going now.
That's a really good strategy.
It's like what Dumbledore did to recruit him.
It's nearly nightfall. Surely you realise I can't allow you to go roaming the grounds by yourself.
That's how you get him. You just play hard to get.
Isn't that how you get everyone?
I must insist you accompany me back to the castle immediately.
Counterproductive, sir.
What makes you say that?
No idea.
Oh no.
Horace?
Oh no, is that
Fear.
what's the name?
Azog?
Yes.
However did you manage to kill it?
Kill it? Eldest friend he was. Seriously misunderstood creature spiders are.
I agree.
The pincers.
Yeah, and the legs, everything.
I like the way he acts like a different person.
Commensal venom is uncommonly rare. Do you allow me to extract a vial or two?
Well, I don't suppose it's going to do him much good now, is it?
My thoughts exactly.
You love animals so much.
Is it actually dead though?
Ocean master's habit, you know.
I hope not. Sorry.
Just magnificent.
He's dead.
Oh dang, he ripped it off.
Would you like me to say a few words? You had a family, I trust? Farewell.
Aragog.
Well, it's Aragog. It is. The one who tried to eat Ron.
Aragog, king of the arachnids.
He looks smaller than he used to look now.
Yeah.
Your human friend, find solace in love.
Isn't it sweet that they have that moment for a spider?
Yeah.
Snapped into, which was sad. I had him from an egg, you know.
Oh, sweet. I once had a fish.
Drink it what you need.
That's life. Go along and then suddenly, poof.
That happened a lot here. With the socks. Now it's your chance, Harry. Come on.
It was a student who gave me Francis. Discovered a bowl on my desk. The flower petal had come from a lily, your mother.
Oh dang.
The day I came downstairs, the day the bowl was empty,
It must be the day she died.
was the day your mother.
Dang.
But I can't help you.
Oh, come on.
It would ruin me.
Come on.
He must be so afraid, you know, and scared.
Yeah.
He'd been hiding for so long.
Because she sacrificed herself. Her love was more powerful than Voldemort.
This is smart, Harry.
I'm not afraid of the name, Professor. Be brave, Professor.
You can protect him.
Be brave like my mother. Otherwise, you disgrace her. Otherwise, she died for nothing. The bowl will remain empty. Forever.
Don't think badly of me when you see it. No idea what he was like even then.
It's so crazy. Instead of telling someone something, you can like hand over a memory. Oh, babe.
I love that. And he hold a hand. Please protect him. You know?
Yeah,
I'm so
yeah.
worried for him right now.
Called, as I understand it, a Horcrux. I didn't fully understand it.
But this is very dark stuff, very dark indeed. A Horcrux is an object in which a person has concealed part of their soul.
But I don't understand how that works.
See, he didn't end the conversation.
Should you be attacked and your body destroyed,
Protected.
part of your soul that is hidden lives on.
That's how he stay alive.
In other words, you cannot die.
But how does one split his soul?
You already know the answer.
Murder.
Yes.
Can you only split the soul
What ring is
once? For instance,
Does he still have that?
7.
That's the ring that Dumbledore have right now.
Oh, it is.
To rip the soul into 7 pieces. This is all hypothetical, isn't it, Tom? All academic.
How can you possibly think that?
Of course, it'll be hard to see.
He should have told someone back then.
He has 7 of himself. 7.
Who did he kill? What 7 murders specifically?
I mean, parents. Harry parents are 2.
Were those some of them?
Yeah, I guess so, right?
Okay. Or is that before he became Voldemort, you know?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, yes, he succeeded, all right. Not just once.
What are they exactly?
Most commonplace of objects. A ring, for example, or a book.
That's how he put himself.
You brought me this. I knew then this was a different kind of magic. But until tonight, I had no idea just how...
So it wasn't a memory. It was a part of his soul.
Difficult to find. Even more difficult to destroy.
They could be hidden anywhere, couldn't they?
True. But magic, especially dark magic...
Oh! Oh!
Careful.
Oh, shh. What happened to Harry? Holy!
Where you've been going, isn't it, sir? When you leave the school.
Yes. And I think perhaps I may have found another. Once again, I must ask too much of you, Harry.
That's this whole movie, honestly.
You ask too much, that you take too much for granted. I don't want to do this anymore.
I will not negotiate with you, Severus. You agree. Nothing more to discuss.
What did he agree to do? Harry must tell Dumbledore about what he heard from Snape, right?
Yeah, that's true. Like, it's such a huge thing, right?
Yeah. Tell him, please, so he doesn't trust Snape. At least, like, give him a little down his...
You need to shave, my friend.
Oh,
I forget how much you've grown. At times, I still see the small boy from the cupboard.
Like a true parent.
Forgive my mawkishness, Harry. I'm an old man.
You still look the same to me, sir.
Different actor.
You must obey every command I give you without question.
Yes, sir.
You have to do it, Harry.
Should I tell you to run, you run. Should I tell you to abandon me and save
Oh
yourself?
no, this sounds so dangerous.
Take my oath.
Sir, I thought you couldn't operate within Hogwarts.
Being me has its privileges.
Never one to follow the rules, man.
I don't want to laugh anymore. I feel worried for Dumbledore, man.
Where is this?
If they kill Dumbledore, I stop watching.
How far can you apparate? Like, can you apparate across the world? What a cool location.
I wonder if it's a dragon. It looked like where a dragon lives.
Like a giant cave, a huge lair.
Payment must be made. Payment intended to weaken any intruder.
You could have let me, sir.
Oh, no, Harry. Your blood's much more precious than mine.
I'm wondering what's happened to his hand. It's getting worse. Like, is it because every time he used magic, it's born a little of him?
He was just saying that it was the price he paid, right?
He will put certain defenses in position.
Where is this? Looks like crystals almost.
Yeah. We need more lights. Oh, I want to see how far it goes.
Yeah.
That's very deep inside.
There it is.
Oh dang, did it find it too?
What? What is it gonna... He's summoning something. Holy...
Dang.
Ooh. A boat. Okay. Like a hand down there, didn't you see it?
Did it?
I'm so worried this is a trap. I don't know how he found this place.
It's like it's alive. I mean, of course, it's part of his soul.
It has to be drunk. This potion might paralyze me. Might make me forget why I'm here. It's your job, Harry, to make sure I keep drinking this potion, even if you have to force it down my throat.
Why can't I drink it, sir?
Much older, much cleverer, and much less valuable.
You mean you're less valuable?
I mean, I think he really believes Harry's the chosen one. Plus, he's just a badass.
God, he have to suffer so much.
Professor!
Oh God.
That's one sip.
Oh, Oh, if you say how hard it's gonna be giving him the drink, you know?
No.
To keep drinking like you said, remember?
Dumbledore doesn't understand now why he's drinking it.
No.
Voldemort is so strong, like he make all this stuff.
Only if you keep drinking.
Don't make me.
Gosh.
Kill me!
And this is torture for Harry too.
I promise I'll do what you say.
How long is it gonna last? He's gonna drink it. Harry's gonna drink it. Oh no, no. What's gonna happen?
Order.
Water.
You got it.
You did
You
it.
got it.
Look.
Oh, I think he's dead. No.
Harry.
Oh, no, 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 no. Getting water quick.
What the? It won't scoop water?
He's gone. He's gone. Oh no.
Why'd the light drop?
Because that his power. What happened to him? Ah! Ah!
That's what happened because he touched the water? That's why you need the boat. Oh, look at that.
Come on, you can do this, you can do this.
Oh, dang, give him his wand. He needs his wand.
Harry!
Harry!
Come on! Oh no!
What are those things?
Why so many
There's
of them?
thousands.
It must be people that Voldemort killed and put down here. Oh yes!
How does he have the strength to do that after what he just went
He's
through?
back! He probably just need a little time. Or maybe he worries so much about Harry, he had to try the best, you know.
Dumbledore is just badass, man.
Oh my god.
Go to your houses. No dawdling.
They're so close, I don't know if they're gonna attack or not. I don't know what his mission is.
They're inside. They're inside the school.
We need to get you to the hospital, Winter. To Madame Pomfrey.
Oh no.
Severus is who I need.
He's not.
Wake him. Tell him what happened.
No. Harry, why don't you just tell?
Severus, Harry.
This is why he should have talked to him sooner.
Hide yourself below, Harry. Don't speak or be seen by anybody without my permission.
They coming for him? That Malfoy, no?
I think so. Yeah, it is.
They sent him to kill Dumbledore.
I heard you talking.
I often talk aloud to myself. Have you been whispering to yourself, Draco?
Yes.
You are no assassin.
How do you know what I am? I've done things that would shock you. You trust me. I was chosen.
Dang.
I shall make it easy for you.
Oh.
Very good. You're not.
Don't do this, Draco. You're better than this.
Years ago, I knew a boy who made all the wrong choices.
Don't go down the same path.
Please let me help you.
I don't want your help.
You do.
I have to do this.
You don't. You
He's
don't.
so scared.
I have to kill you.
You don't.
He's gonna kill me.
Oh. She's not gonna think like twice.
Do it.
No, don't do it.
Let me finish him in my own way.
No! The Dark Lord was clear the voice to do it.
No.
No.
Severus,
Don't kill Dumbledore, Snape.
please.
Avada Kedavra.
Holy.
They really kill him?
I mean, that's the killing curse. Jeez. Now, where's all the teachers?
Why did they kill Dumbledore?
Oh, no.
No.
You coward, fight back!
No! He belongs to the Dark Lord.
Kill Hagrid too?
Second Central!
You're not strong enough.
No, he can't take on Snape.
You dare use my own spells against me, Potter. I'm the half-blood prince.
Yes.
He said his own spells, right? Does that mean Snape is half Muggle?
They kill Hagrid?
I don't think so, no.
I mean, Dumbledore, no. Voldemort is here, right?
That's the sign of the Death Eaters. I don't think he's literally here.
Oh my god, Hagrid is still alive.
Oh, he still has that, thank goodness.
What's gonna happen with Howard?
I mean, it's so true about a tragedy bringing people together.
Yeah, we should have told Dumbledore about Snape. He trusted Snape, you know.
In light of what has happened, you should have the need to talk to someone. You should know Professor Dumbledore. You meant a great deal to him.
Of course.
I think he knows.
Do you think he would have done it? Draco?
I don't think he would have. Yeah.
No, he was lowering his wand. In the end, it was Snape. It was always Snape. I did nothing.
I mean, you did as Dumbledore commanded you.
It was fake. Open it.
That whole thing was for nothing?
It's fake?
To the Dark Lord. I know I will be dead long before you read this, but I want you to know that it was I who discovered. I have stolen the real Horcrux. Hope that when you meet your match, you will be mortal once more. R.A.B.
What R.I.P.?
But whoever they are, they have the real Horcrux. Which means it was all a waste.
Ron's okay with it, you know. You and Ginny.
This is not the time to talk about this.
I'm not coming back, Hermione. I've got to finish whatever Dumbledore started. I'll let you and Ron know where I am when I can.
I've always admired your courage, Harry.
He's gonna leave on his own? He's not strong enough.
Don't really think you're going to be able to find all those Horcruxes by yourself, do you?
Yeah, he's not going to do this alone.
He just doesn't want him to get into danger, you know.
But if he's free to make that choice, so are they.
I never realised how beautiful this place was.
Is that the Phoenix?
Yeah, it looked
Dumbledore's
like it.
friend?
That looked beautiful.
Yeah.
But it's so sad. That's the end.
Yeah.
I don't like that they killed Dumbledore. Why would you kill him? Why do it have to be Snape? I'm so sad. I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's okay. Look, it's losing Dumbledore, I don't think, you know, besides Ron, Harry, and Hermione, I don't think you could think of a character where that's more devastating. And, like, literally the leader of Hogwarts, the foundation of what everyone on the side of good is, like, rallying around.
He's like the hope. You know.
He is. You know, I feel like this movie really had a focus on the relationship between Dumbledore and Harry, which I really liked.
I sure expected it. I sure expected it to do that. I hate that they do that, though. Because Harry finally, got closer to Dumbledore. That's when he died.
Yeah.
It's like, why did a tragedy happen to Harry? You know? It's like, he's gonna be so scared to be close to someone.
I know, and it is like that for Harry. Like,
As soon as you have someone with you, they die.
yeah.
It can be more difficult on that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I've always liked Dumbledore as a character, and I've always known, like, how wise he is, how cool he is. His sense of humor has always been amazing, but I feel like this movie, I respect, like, his strength, I feel like, more than anything we've seen before. I mean, like you said, we really saw a relationship with him and Harry in particular. I feel like we saw more screen time. I would love to know anyone who knows, like, the exact minutes that Dumbledore was on screen. I feel like easily he had the biggest role in the movie so far. But just his complete, like, selflessness and strength of character, like, getting that Horcrux, like, going with Harry into the cave, taking on, even though he brought Harry with him, he really did everything himself. Fundamental. I mean, he needed Harry to force him to drink that, which was an incredibly brave, I'm sure horrible thing for Harry to go through, to put, his closest mentor through. But I can only imagine how painful that was for Dumbledore to literally be, like, screaming out loud, like, "Kill me, Harry." Like, I don't know what level of pain Dumbledore was going through, but to do all that, and then after that, to have the strength and composure to somehow save Harry from all those creepy dead body things coming out from underneath the water. And then on top of that, even when they come back, here's Dumbledore robbed of all his strength. He's been through something that would take, the average person like 60 years to recover from. He has the presence of mind for Harry to protect himself in that situation and draw all the focus of all the Death Eaters on himself. I mean, if that's not the perfect leader that Dumbledore is, I don't know what else could demonstrate how great of a man he is, how great of a wizard he is,
I wonder if he expected it to happen. Did he know all along what Draco was doing? Because it seemed like he expected it, I don't know if he knows Snape betrayed him or not until he died. Or did he trust Snape until his last minute?
I mean, when they came back, I think it was very interesting. I don't feel like I fully know why, but Harry was like, let me go get, I forget the name of the professor, but the one I think who does the healing, right? I think it's the lady who helped with the petrified students in Chamber of Secrets. I think that was her. But he's like, no, don't get her, don't tell a soul, just get me Severus.
Yeah, I don't know. And then before he left with Harry to get the thing too, he asked Snape to do something, and Snape said, don't make me do it.
Yes.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So what was that?
Yeah, he was saying almost the exact same thing, I think, word for word that Harry was saying. No, that he said to Harry. He said, I ask too much of you sometimes. And then Severus is basically saying, like, do you ever think that you ask too much sometimes, right?
Yeah.
But they never explained that.
Now that makes me wonder if Snape, he actually with Dumbledore's side, and did Dumbledore ask him to kill himself so that he can gain trust from the Dark Lord?
To get close in with the enemy?
He was with the Dark Lord the whole time, so he's like, did he change his mind around Dumbledore and turn good? Because it seemed impossible if you're with the Dark Lord the whole time. And then, what did he ask Snape to do at the end?
I mean, they never
said. He didn't seem surprised. Did he say to Snape not to kill him at the end? What did he say?
Yeah, I mean, he was extremely calm, right? But that's also the type of courage I would expect almost from Dumbledore facing his death, right? I don't think Dumbledore is the type of person who would go out, kicking and screaming, so to speak. I think he has the courage to kind of face the hardest things, as we saw, including death, without blinking. I like how in those moments we see Dumbledore speaking to Draco, and I feel like he almost feels like it's like Tom Riddle repeating himself. Here he has this really smart student who's young, who's misguided, who's done some dark things, but we don't see any judgment from Dumbledore. Instead he's just like, I can help you. Like, he's almost trying to be a teacher until the very last moment before he dies, before he's murdered. But it's like he's empathizing with Draco, which I thought Draco was so interesting this movie. I feel like he
really
also had the
bad
biggest
for
role.
him.
I do too. I really feel
hate
bad for him
at all. And I feel like he has no choice now. It's like I don't know if I agree with you that he's smart, but I'm sorry, my boy. He feel like he's a poor kid who happened to be born in this family with an evil father who bully you and abuse you, and then that's all like growing up in that kind of environment. That's all you've seen growing up. So when he was little, he just bullied his friend just so that he feel a little more powerful, because his home he's so scared, so you need a little bit feel like a little bit in control, and you do that with your friends. And then I feel like he get taken advantage of, when he's in this age, he doesn't actually know exactly what he wants or who he is. And then they just got him to do something like this, or maybe make a vow,
who knows exactly. I almost wish we could see the scene. I'm assuming because he has the mark, now he's officially a Death Eater, right? So he must have met Voldemort in person. That would have been I wonder if that scene is in the book. I would have been fascinated to see that. Although, I guess they're kind of saving that because they wanted to reveal at the end that Draco was that. So I understand also why they didn't show that scene earlier. But to me, I 100% agree with you. I pity Draco, not only with what he kind of was given his whole life, but also even his last thing to Dumbledore was almost like a plea. He's like, I have to kill you or else they're going to kill my family. So I feel like that's so much of how Voldemort operates, is that do what I say or everyone you love is going to die. Even Draco's
he didn't say
mother.
His family, he says kill me.
Oh, did he say him? Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe it is a little more selfish, but still, threat of death, self-preservation. That's something you can pity for a teenage kid. But even Draco's mother, who I didn't realize was Bellatrix's sister. They're all connected. I swear it's nepotism in Hollywood or something, Voldemort's inner circle here. But when she was with Bellatrix, who I think she's her own level. She's her own category of, you know, crazy sadistic. I think she just enjoys it. She's evil. She's dangerous in every way, right? A little bit unhinged for sure as well. But Draco's mother was like looking at, you know, Snape with like tears in her eyes, made me almost pity her. Like, I'm sure she's an adult. I'm sure she's way more accountable. I don't know exactly what her involvement with Lucius is as well in serving Voldemort, you know, but she looked scared, like she's trying to save her family. Do we know exactly where is Lucius locked up in prison? Is that where he is right now?
It seemed like it.
I feel like they showed a quick thing of the newspaper in one of the opening scenes that said something about the Malfoys. I missed exactly what it said. I want to go back and look at that.
Just go back. I feel like Draco and his mom kind of in the same position where they are forced to be in a situation, but
I
that's
think
not
so,
who they
too.
actually are, you know. This one is really sad though.
Yeah, I mean, this one was really probably the most serious so far. I feel like as the movies have gone on, like that's kind of just the trend as the characters are growing up, as Voldemort is getting stronger. We didn't see Voldemort this entire movie.
I mean, we see him, a little bit of him, like learn a little bit of him.
We definitely saw like flashbacks of Tom Riddle for sure, which I really like those scenes. I feel like the actors, both the younger version and then the slightly older version they cast of Tom Riddle, I preferred that portrayal of Tom Riddle personally than the Tom Riddle they had from the Diary and Chamber of Secrets. He looked way more like a kid who could terrify you, and it seemed like mature and in control in every conversation. Even when he was talking with Dumbledore, it's like he felt like he was just as in control, like as an adult. Yeah, he just seemed like very in control, very dangerous, you know, like believable to me that kid could grow up and, you know, turn into the snake leader himself.
It's really a teacher fault though. You know, there's some things that dangerous and you just talk about it. Like nothing.
Yeah.
You know, like if a kid, like even if he said it himself, like why are you reading those dark things? And
Exactly.
you're just telling him.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a normal kids to be reading about those things and
No.
be asking you in that manner.
Yeah.
You know, you need to. I realize how serious it was.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was such a huge mistake, and his guilt and realizing it is exactly why he hid that memory, because he didn't want to be judged, and he, you know, realizing how strong Voldemort has become, you know, he was kind of terrified. I feel like terrified of being found out more than terrified of Voldemort, almost. Or maybe he is paranoid that Voldemort will find out eventually that he leaked the secret. Do you think? Like, do you think it's shame of helping Voldemort when he was younger? Or do you think it's fear of repercussions, I guess?
I think it's more shame.
I feel like that too. That's the sense I got, especially at the end when he finally admitted that to Harry, you know.
I don't know though, because he said he can't. In a way that is really terrified.
Yeah.
It's not like the shame, like, you know.
I could see that type of emotion with shame too, like that intense thing. Like, obviously they use, like in the movie, they use like he created a false memory, right, with like magic, I'm assuming. But I feel like you could take it as a parallel to real life, where sometimes people commit a horrible crime or make a mistake and they live in a state of denial, kind of like Jack from The Shining. Remember how he hurt his son, but you know, like when he's sitting at the bar, he's like, I never touched him, I never did anything. And then later he's like, okay, just the one time. Like, I feel like that's common psychologically for people to kind of live in that. And we saw that kind of represented in a cool, magical way with his character. We definitely had a lot of kind of romantic developments in this movie too, I feel like. You know, I feel like a lot of, probably the most romantic drama, possibly, of all the Harry Potter movies, which is kind of an interesting balance in the most serious and tragic Harry Potter movie as well.
I'm not used to this new love, romantic thing. They're so used to them just being playful and play around with kids.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It's a lot of fun with
Yeah.
all the new girls and guys. And it's just hilarious. I can't
There were
believe,
some super funny moments out of all
can't
of that.
believe how
man.
cool this Ron was.
Ron.
But I feel like it's a little bit realistic with friends.
Yeah, and just with Ron's characters, we've kind of that's who Ron is. You know, if you don't find it endearing, you're not gonna fall in love with Ron. And then Harry and Ginny, to me, that feels a little bit out of left field. I mean, I
It's
do.
feels sudden.
Yeah, a little bit, right? Like, there's the scene. Is it Chamber of Secrets once again? I feel like there's tons of references to Chamber of Secrets. When he goes over to Ron's house and Ginny like comes and like she's really young, but she like stares at Harry, right? There's that scene, but other than that, I didn't see any hints in previous movies of a thing between them. Maybe I missed stuff though. You know, maybe if I rewatch them, I can see signs, right? But then, and then especially for me, first of all, Cho was not in this movie at all. I feel like they're just like, goodbye, Cho, you're gone forever.
I see Ginny has something for Harry watching Harry Potter movies.
Okay.
But I haven't seen Harry
have anything for for Ginny, right?
It's really sudden
Yeah.
what Harry feel for her.
Which, to be fair, like those ages, those teenagers, you have crushes, you have things, and that can come and go quickly. So I'm not saying it's not realistic.
Or maybe, you know, Harry realized when she started dating the other guy, and he was like, "Oh shit, I don't want that."
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
could-
And it could be a little bit of the thing, like, you know how close Ron and Hermione are, and you're saying, like, because they're close friends, it might be hard for Ron to spot. Harry is in a similar spot with Ginny just because he's known Ron's family since he's a kid, right? So
Yeah.
it's like, he's known Ginny forever, and then as you're getting older, like, for those feelings to start, might be a little confusing, might be a little sudden, right? So I can see that.
But all the laughing and everything, it just get destroyed. I got ruined at the end.
Sorry to laugh at your pain.
Think I ever cry this much watching
I don't think
any
so.
movie, right?
I don't think so.
It was so sad.
I mean, that is brutal, J.K. Rowling. Let's just be honest. That is a brutal move to kill off Dumbledore. And we have 2 movies left. Like, it's not even like he gave his life as the final sacrifice to kill Voldemort or to save all the main characters or something, right? Like, he's just killed in cold blood by Snape.
And I like how quick they kill characters in this movie.
Yeah.
And it's disappointing for me that Snape actually with the Dark Lord, and he was the one who killed Dumbledore. I mean, I want to give him, what is it, the phrase? I'm hopeful about his character.
Oh, you want to give him the benefit of the doubt?
Yes, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. First time using an expression. Because he's so adorable. He was so adorable, and this one, he's just pure evil.
I mean, he had funny moments, too.
I don't see that anymore. He's changed his hair. You know.
He leaned into the bad boy
Look more
image.
wild to me. And he just killed Dumbledore and not even think twice. It's so fast. Like to somebody who's so close to you. I feel
It
like
was fast, but did he not think twice? I feel like the look on his face before he killed Dumbledore. You know, that's someone who has been his friend, who he's worked with for years. You know, to kill someone like that to serve the Dark Lord. I feel like there was a pause before Snape did that. I don't think it was just... Let's play back the tape. What actually happened?
Why did he not do anything to Harry or didn't even tell the other people that Harry was there?
That's true, he didn't.
Right. He didn't mention Harry at all. He kind of protected Harry, right? I almost feel like now watching it again, I feel like Dumbledore tells Snape to kill. Say, please do it. The movie is really good at making you
What do you think of...
wonder.
Oh, yeah.
So many things that just happen and then you keep thinking about it and you never have the answers. How many things that have happened and you never have the answers?
A lot. To me, this movie, in a way, feels less complete than I feel like all the rest of the Harry Potter movies as well. And I don't mean that as a negative thing. I just feel like this movie is clearly a chapter in a larger story. Like, the ending of this movie, yes, we have lost one of the major characters. Harry's dealing with that in a similar way, I guess, to Sirius Black. But that just story felt like it kind of closed. This story, it just ended with, like, the Horcrux was nothing. It was all a fake. And we have mysterious initials, right? There's so many unanswered things, right?
No, I actually don't agree with you. I think the ending of this one is way better than the rest. Even though it's not complete, it's not a happy ending.
I'm not. That's why I was saying it's not a negative. I'm not saying like it lowers the ranking of this movie. I'm just saying it feels like a piece of a larger story, not like a standalone in the, you know, like, for example, Prisoner of Azkaban, you could look at that as one complete mystery. Yes, it's still a part of a larger series, but it's a complete mystery, kind of, in a lot of ways. Like, the mystery is about Sirius Black. We find out about Sirius Black. We learn about him. We rescue him. You know, there's loose ends, obviously, because Voldemort is still out there. Ratface escaped, right? But, you know, even the first movie, it feels like it concludes. And yes, Voldemort is always in the ether.
Yeah,
but
I think this one is the one that gives you most questions. Because we get the answer, like who the Half-Blood Prince is, but that doesn't say anything.
yeah, and I honestly want to know more about that. Like, what does that mean?
I hope
What
I
is
know
that
it.
title, the Half-Blood Prince?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, what do you mean by half? Maybe this is just me being stupid, and I keep not being able to get over this. But is Severus half Muggle, half wizard? Is that what you mean by half-blood? And then Prince implies royalty, right? Also, I feel like you brought up an interesting point during the reaction where you're like, "Why is the book so wrong?" Because that was funny, and it was cool how Harry threw the use of the book. But that also speaks to how frickin' smart Severus is. If he is like literally smarter than the textbooks. And he figured that out. I don't know if that's the book he had when he was a student, right? Yeah. Or is that his? That's what I thought, right? Okay.
But his book was there for a reason. Why would his book just happen?
That's interesting too. Yeah, he doesn't seem like a careless type of person who would forget that.
Yeah.
Right. Although maybe he left that there when he was younger and he wasn't quite as careful. You know, like no one is perfect, right? Even Dumbledore. Like, that's what I thought was interesting, too.
Or he leave it for Harry on purpose. Because he said, "You my spell." Oh,
but he said, "You dare use my spells against me." I just don't know why he would do that. Why would he? And it was kind of luck. Ron almost got the book, too. But there was something a little bit sinister. I don't know if it was just as simple as those spells were really powerful. And when Harry almost killed Draco, you know, it's kind of like a moment of shock. Like, I don't know what I'm dealing with. This is too dangerous to use. Or was there some type of draw? Because they kept talking about how Harry, like, never left the book. You know, is that just a normal obsession and kind of attraction to the power? Or was there something else going on innate in that book? You know, just like Tom Riddle's diary had special powers.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some kind of addiction going on. It was like, their fear was that Harry's going to use other spell and power in the book, right?
I just feel like it was a sobering moment when Draco was so badly hurt. Like, you could tell Harry, he didn't even know what that spell did, but he used it and almost killed it. You know, Draco is not a great kid, but, you know, he's a kid. You know, Harry's not trying to murder someone.
I mean, it's really callous. Like, you're fighting, but you're fighting with your friends. It's not like you're fighting with Voldemort.
Yeah.
I would understand if you do that with Voldemort trying to survive. But Draco, like, first, he's not as smart as you. He's not as good as you. He's just a prideful kid.
Yeah.
You know, like, to do that, I feel like what you say was a little bit right, because, you know, the book kind of controlled Harry a little bit. Like, he had hooked into the book. And in that moment, instead of thinking for himself, he go for the book.
Yeah.
For help, right?
Yeah.
Go to the book.
He definitely had an unhealthy interest and attachment. I'd love to know, maybe they explain in the books. I feel like it isn't enchanted. I feel like it's just part of Harry's character that he shares some similarities to a young Tom Riddle, and we're all human. Like, I feel like that's what's really interesting about Harry's character. He's a good character. He's a good kid. He makes a lot of brave decisions and good choices, but he's not above being tempted. It's like we saw in, what's the one with the cup? The Goblet of Fire, you know, when Diggory is like, "Oh, I thought you were going to leave me." And Harry's like, "For a second, I thought I was going to leave you too." Like, Harry was tempted in that moment to kind of leave a student to go for the glory. He definitely has ambition. He has temptations like any person would, especially a young person. But I don't know, because I definitely feel like that you could see it as there being some type of enchantment or allure that's magical on top of just a temptation.
Maybe you're right. Maybe it's just his personality.
I
don't
like...
trust Ginny, though. I don't know what the book is. I don't trust her.
You don't trust Ginny,
no.
Really?
No, I don't trust her.
I just love that.
How can anyone not be tempted with how powerful and like useful that book is. You know, wouldn't you be curious to just keep it? Oh, I'm just gonna keep it for a day. Maybe I'll check it out before I hide it for real. And then get hooked into it just like Harry did. You know, you think you can just tell him to close his eyes and then kiss him and that's it? That is the plan, right? The strategy. You know, they're trying to distract him. Get him to forget about what just happened
Was
to
Ginny
the
the
book.
real Death Eater? The Weasley family has a bad egg. Shoot.
I'm just joking. I'm not saying she is. It's just like, what if she gets controlled by someone, you know? What if they get into her head, possessed her?
If you were Harry's friend, you'd make him terrified of Ginny. His crush would disappear. He'd be like, what are you trying to do to me, lady?
I can't trust anyone anymore. Who can I trust?
Oh my gosh.
Myself. This is my favorite.
Is it your favorite one so far?
Either my favorite or my least favorite. And my least favorite because I cry so much they kill Dumbledore. But it's my favorite. It's like experience is a movie. It's great.
I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's definitely high up there.
I like it. I like the scene when Harry and Ginny chase after the woman, right?
Bellatrix.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was so intense.
That was
It was
really
so
intense.
Good.
Yeah,
They have
yeah.
so many good moments, like suspenseful.
Yeah. I thought the directing was really interesting in this one too. I think it's the same director as the last one, but to me this movie, I don't know if they had a new cinematographer. It looked very unique for the Harry Potter movies. I feel like it almost looked like black and white in a lot of the scenes, like the whole Dumbledore scene, which to me is a very kind of bold choice for the look of a movie, you know, especially in a place like Hogwarts where so much of it is beautiful and impressive in that way. But I really liked it. I really liked the style of that. I loved the look when they were getting the Horcrux in that whole cave. That also seemed like almost completely black and white. And then when Dumbledore finally rescues Harry, we have the fire, which is like a nice, like, total contrast to the whole mood of that place. I don't know, like I said, it felt very unique, even though I think this is the same director as the last movie. It felt very different to me.
I think it's better than the last one because it's serious.
What about, we didn't have Dolores Umbridge? Your favorite character, Dolores. No Dolores Umbridge. Are you sure?
I'm gonna show you guys when I put the frame of her death on my wall.
Oh my gosh.
But she's a movie.
Imagine if Dolores had killed Dumbledore. How would she have done it? In her heels? I bet it could never.
Froze him to death. No offense to the actor. The last movie is serious, but it's a little slow, and you know it lacked, like we said, it lacked the funny parts, the humor.
It has some funny parts, right?
Yeah, but not as much.
I found Dolores Umbridge funny. You just hated her.
This one, I think I enjoy all the humor.
There were definitely some really funny parts in this one.
Could be because I'm more connected with the group.
Yeah,
than the lady.
Yeah.
You know, even though she's funny, like, you know, I'm rooting for the students. So I like her and I laugh, but it's not like
you hated her.
satisfying.
It's okay.
And
You
not
can just say it. You hated her guts. You hated her on screen. You wanted to punch her during the reaction. I could feel it. It's fine. No, you said something that I actually really agree with. That I thought was such a great point during the reaction, where you're like, I think you said it's Hermione's best movie, or like she's in it the most. And I think that's like, I really like what they did with Hermione's character in this movie. I feel like she got a level of focus that we haven't seen maybe in any of them, not since maybe the first movie, honestly. And I really liked it. Like, we actually had some really good, you know, some of it was sad, some of it was funny, but we had a nice focus of Hermione, which I really, all three of them, honestly, which I really liked.
I like the balance that they gave all of them.
Yeah.
This movie.
Just love the dynamic of Hermione, like, you know, getting upset at Ron and Harry for breaking the rules, but then she can't help but kind of break the rules a little bit herself, you know, helps Ron a little bit at the tryouts, little confundus spell or whatever, push that annoying guy aside. And then it was so sad too. I feel like even though, you know, kind of the romantic tension was between Ron and Hermione, Harry felt so much closer to Hermione. Like you could really see their friendship and how she like is vulnerable with him in a special way. Like they're really close, even though they don't have those feelings, you know, necessarily.
Yeah.
And that was really cool to see. I feel like we saw several moments, like just little glances, little subtle acting choices between the two of them, where they kind of understand each other on a unique level.
I feel like this movie focused more on, you know, relationships.
Oh yes. Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. Give you that feel more, like build that relationship a little more in other movies. Other movies, like, they things going on and they're trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know, but they don't focus on building that kind of relationship between characters.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like, in a certain sense, not that there wasn't a plot, but the plot took a backseat to the character development in this one, which is also kind of unique for the Harry Potter movies, I feel like. What did you think of Ron's love interest, Lavender, I think?
She was so funny.
She was great. I thought she was amazing. An amazing new character. I don't think... Has she been in the background this whole time? I don't think so, right?
No, I think all these new characters, all these students
Are new, right?
I haven't seen them before.
But she was amazing. Props to that actress.
Acting is so good.
It's so good.
Believable.
Yes. And so, like, just so infatuated with Ron, so, like, possessive of him. Just, oh, great. She owned that role. It was amazing. And I liked having Luna back, and I liked her. I feel like she had a better role in this one, or at least a more developed role than in the last movie, too.
But another thing I like is how, you know, other movies, usually they have the main character will be the famous boy.
Yeah.
Every girl wants him.
Yeah.
But I like how they give Ron that thing. Like,
Yeah.
Ron got it, not Harry. You know, it's like Harry's the famous boy, but Ron got something too.
Yeah.
I like that they do that instead of doing the classic way. It's like, oh, I'm the best, I'm the famous. Everybody want me.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Yeah, especially because, like, a person with Ron's characteristics, I feel like, is typically the sidekick. You know, by definition, Ron is kind of the sidekick, but, you know, it's interesting to see him in that role with the spotlight, the glory. You know, he's the hero of the school for a little bit. And it was also kind of sad, you know, seeing Ron, you know, what he's dreamed of, being the Quidditch champion all these years. He gets that, and he kind of fumbles the ball with Hermione in that moment. You know,
I don't think he meant it.
I don't either. And to be fair, the girl like kind of made the move. You know, she was pretty aggressive in her romantic advances, which is probably very new for Ron. So
sometimes as a girl, you have to do that though.
You think Hermione needs to step up her game?
Yeah, you can't just sit around and wait for the guy to say something. Like, if you like someone, just say it. Simple.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So I think there's a lesson for people out there. I feel like Hermione, like, somehow expect Ron to always say it first. Like, invite her to the dance first. You know, how many times?
I mean,
she
was dropping some pretty big hints.
He's clueless. How can you not know as his friend?
I mean,
you're friends for so long. You should have known that.
I think you would be good as a female friend to Hermione, because I think you're right. Ron is just, you need to make the moves. Okay, he's not going to catch on. But to defend Hermione, it's like, it's typically in most courtships, you know, the guy's expected to make a little move. Like Hermione's like, imagine if we were kissing, Ron. Like, what are you supposed to get from that? Come on, Ron. Like, yo, you don't think she's saying that for no reason? All the looks, every meaningful glance, every time you're talking to another girl, Hermione's like, I mean, she's showing up to the practice, watching, rooting for you. Like, come on, Ron, yo. Harry needs to slap Ron in the face and be like, wake up.
Harry needs to step up as a friend.
He should improve as a wingman. I agree.
Yeah.
He needs to just intervene and be like, I am going Emma mode a little bit. Let's make this happen. Ron, wake up.
But to be fair, he has too many things going on.
That's true. That's true. What matters? Fate of the world, Voldemort, Dumbledore, or Ron and Hermione? Please, let's have some perspective, Harry. Friends first. Fate of the world second.
Talking about Ron, I like when he was on the love potion.
Yes.
His acting there, oh my
Yes,
god.
yes.
I think that's the best scene of him.
It might be. It might be.
It's so good.
Rupert Grint killed it in that whole sequence. That was hilarious. And he didn't hold back. Like, if you were self-conscious in that scene, it wouldn't have worked nearly as well. He was not.
It was perfect. That's the best run. We had the best run, the best Hermione, best Dumbledore,
I think you're right.
best Harry. I don't think get the best this time. Best Draco too.
Best Draco. For sure the best Draco,
Draco.
in my opinion.
Not Draco.
I think it's Draco. I could be wrong. Yeah, Draco's character I liked a lot this movie because I feel like his acting was so good because he didn't have a ton of dialogue, but I love the amount of stress you could see on his face, even when he wasn't trying to act stressed. Like Snape was so right. Like you're terrified and you're trying to hide it, but it's obvious, and it was so obvious. And I feel like there's so much going on in his mind, like pressure from his family, living up to his father to be a true Death Eater. Like they even had a line of saying something like, "You're just a coward like your father," which I don't know the full history of that, but that kind of means maybe Lucius didn't do something for Voldemort and also had a moment of quote unquote weakness. But maybe Lucius hasn't gone as far down the evil path as we kind of think. I mean, he definitely has gone down some evil path. He, put the book in the school, and that could have killed kids, don't get me wrong. But maybe in the past, a younger Lucius also faltered and didn't kill someone, or something like that. And maybe that's even part of the reason not to go too many, generations of trauma and tracing that back. Maybe that's part of the reason he bullies his son, is he feels weak. Yeah, look, honestly. Come on, don't you think that's possible? If he was like trashed on by other Death Eaters and maybe Voldemort himself for being quote unquote too weak, maybe he kind of lashes out and takes on that anger by bullying his son. Maybe. Am I playing too much Dr. Phil here? Psychoanalyzing Lucius?
Just blame your grandmother.
No, I'm not saying it makes you, I'm not saying it wipes the slate clean and, makes everything okay. Lucius is an adult. He's accountable for his crimes 100%. But I'm just saying, I wonder if we're tracing back the motivations and the history of that. Because I feel like the pressure was like from that angle on Draco, to kind of tie it back to what I was trying to say. Is anyone following my train of logic? Like, he's having that pressure to live up to his family, but then also just the pure fear of getting killed. And then I feel like there are a couple really good shots when Bellatrix and the other Death Eaters are running through Hogwarts, just destroying stuff, setting Hagrid's place on fire, where you saw Draco, and it felt like a moment of realization. Like, I thought I was this evil kid and this tough guy who liked the dark, but this is horrifying. Like, what they're doing. This is evil. Seeing this school that I've trashed on my whole life actually get kind of destroyed, that's not a pleasant thing. That's not a fun thing.
Yeah, it's, of course, like, it's a different thing of bullying your friends than to kill people.
Yeah.
And it's like burn somebody's house down. Like,
yeah.
That's like next level, I like the scene when they're at the dance or whatever, and he just there by himself. You know, like, he did amazing in this movie because you see so much emotion.
You do. Like, you really do.
Credit to him, because throughout from the first movie to the fifth movie, like, he basically pretty consistent with his character. You know, like this prideful kid bullied his friends. That's it. Like,
wimpy,
and
cowardly.
It turned into this much like intense emotion, stress, fear.
Yeah, he's become one of the most interesting characters to me.
So I think like the acting have changed so much from one style to another, but he did amazing.
Yeah, I agree. And all while being believable, I feel like it's almost like this movie gave us a glimpse of Malfoy in a way that we've never just seen before. He's kind of we've always seen him more from Harry's perspective as like Harry's bully, and it's always fun to see him get his comeuppance and stuff like that. But and such good acting, because I could honestly see a different actor playing Draco's role and it being fine. Like, you would see, you could easily just see him being like, oh yeah, he's pressured, Dark Lord, but I feel like there's so much subtlety and so much emotion, and like his age came across so believably well because of the performance.
This is the best because we have the best everything.
I missed my bald friend a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, just a little. Old Voldy, my pal. I kind of would have liked to see him.
He's kind of in the clouds.
Saw the clouds. I want to see his face. That's FaceTime with Voldy. It's not in person. I want the real deal. I want to cross the table, waving the wand, speaking in snake shit. I feel like that would be my one maybe missed thing. Also, I feel like
I think this movie is better without him than with him.
I feel like you couldn't have
feel
him in it.
more. No, but I feel like without him, it make his presence and his power way stronger. Like, you feel it way more because he's not even present, and that's how much stuff going on.
That's true.
You know,
That's a good
it's just
point.
his servants.
Yeah.
And it's just like a handful of them.
Yeah. And
So,
it's
like,
look, it's probably
without him,
smart
it's way better.
storytelling.
It's
You
way
know,
better.
you always want to leave the audience leaving. I'm not critiquing it. I'm just saying the fanboy in me. You know, a little more bold action, not a bad thing. I agree. Snape was more sinister this movie, but I do. I feel like I just have to give a shout out to his line to Harry. He's like, "It was Draco," and then like, Draco, like, why? Well, you know, you have evidence or whatever. And Harry's like, I just know. And then Snape's like repeating that line back to Harry. You just know. I love that. I love that delivery. The dramatic pause, the way he looks at him. Beautiful.
I wonder why how Dumbledore find that place.
I do too. I mean, they said he was like off traveling, doing stuff, you know, I'm assuming investigating. Once again, maybe they explain it more in the books, but I would be curious, like, and they said that leaves a trace, right? But how do you find it exactly? Do you like just travel, go on vacations, and are like, do I sense dark magic around here? Good vibes, bad vibes, okay. Let me travel to Europe. Let me travel over here. Go to Asia. Like, all over? I think it's just his excuse to travel on the school budget. I'm looking for Horcruxes, okay, in the Bahamas.
I think this is my favorite. What is the third one about again?
The third one is Sirius Black and the Dementors.
Sirius Black and the second.
Second one's Chamber of Secrets with the big basilisk snake.
Yeah, but I said this is my favorite.
Oh, this one and the second one are your favorites.
This one my favorite. The third one my second.
Oh, I see. I'm not on the same page.
We don't agree.
No, as far as rankings, I don't know if I put this one as high up. I still feel like the third one is my favorite. I just feel like the directing was still easily my favorite of the movies so far. So my second, I'm going to have to think about it. Which one of my second favorite movie is. I mean, I still think the first movie has a unique charm to it. A really, great introduction to the world and to the characters. Like, I think it deserves a ton of credit for that. Second movie has a lot of strengths too. My instincts are kind of leaning towards third, fourth, and then this one can be third. This is the fifth
How
movie.
can this one, the fourth, better than this one?
And we had Voldemort, who I love Voldemort, and I also, I don't know, I thought the fourth one had a ton of good moments. I just really like the reveal of Moody as like a fake guy in the school. I thought he was a great character. That actor is great. And like I said, the finale with Voldemort I just thought was like such a great reveal to the whole mystery. I feel like to me it was a stronger reveal, for example, than Snape being the Half-Blood Prince. I like that reveal. That was a great moment with Snape and Harry and kind of after the death of Dumbledore, which is such a huge, huge event. And the relationships in this one are so much stronger. I definitely preferred what they did with Ron, Harry, and Hermione in this one than what they did in the Goblet of Fire. But I thought the Triwizard Tournament was also really cool too. That was a great kind of story. I liked seeing the different schools in Hogwarts. It was a little funner, maybe lighter in tone, which I like, but at the same time I also like how the movies are getting more serious. Yeah, this one might be better because I actually think I preferred the directing in this one and the cinematography in this one to the Goblet of Fire, to be honest. Even though I did like a lot of what they did with that too. But Hagrid's romance was so great. That was so funny.
But it feels like the story in this one, like with how much going on, the suspenseful, I like how they're not in a mystery. Yeah, they're just getting ready, like trying to fight back, and how everybody's terrified. Things have changed, and I feel like it's more. I like that storyline more than.
And I love what they did with Draco this movie. So that's definitely huge points to this movie because, like I said, he's literally like jumped to one of the most interesting characters in the series, which is a big change from what it was literally since last movie.
I feel like this one has a really nice balance. Like, they still give you enough suspenseful moment, but they still focus on all the characters. Give them enough focused screen time.
Yeah.
So you get to know them, you get to have fun with them. And at the same time, still have a mystery. And then, the sad part, which my least favorite, but still good. You know,
Yeah.
I feel like it's a really nice balance.
It is a really good
But I didn't
mix of
have
the different
in
tones.
in let's say the fourth, because you are debating, right? Fourth, like the competition is nice,
Yeah.
but like it's. I feel like you watching it, you don't know that it's connected to Voldemort. It was like it's just something that's happening in the magic world. Like you're enjoying it, clueless. You know, I don't feel like it's nice, a nice mystery, like nice twist, but
I mean, there's
I
the
like-
mystery of like how Harry was entered into the contest because no one knows that the whole time. I feel like
but
that
then
brought some
we
tension.
just kind of go on and just when the competition going on, we kind of forget that until the end. When
Yeah.
it's revealed. Did you have Hermione? Like Hermione was not for focus. Ron wasn't. They have a little fight too. There was like fighting.
Yeah, I mean, I like that they did that because it's realistic, but I agree it wasn't as enjoyable to watch. But what they did with Hermione and the ball, I feel like they really hinted at those are the early hints of, you know, something between Hermione and Ron, which I thought was good and well done. The awkwardness of the whole dance was so funny with Harry and Ron. It's so I'm really gonna have to think about it, and after like going through, we edit all of these. I feel like that is when I'll be able to make my decision.
Just think as long as you need. If you don't agree with me, you know
Okay,
what is gonna
okay.
happen,
Let me ask you.
right?
Let me ask you this.
You know exactly what's gonna happen.
I'm being blackmailed to agree with Harry Potter rankings. I'm like Draco at this point. I relate to Draco right now. I'm Draco. Okay, no, this is a big question. I'm really curious about this. And I feel like this is a good way to close up this long discussion. After this movie, which Dumbledore do you prefer? The OG or the feisty?
It's not a fair question.
No,
because
that's
if
the
you
question.
see someone for two movies,
You put me at 1 point to answer which movie I ranked higher. I wasn't able to deliberate. Same thing with you.
I can't answer because, let's say the old Dumbledore, if he's gonna be in all the movie and get to this point,
We're not dealing
he's
with
gonna
hypotheticals.
He's gonna be
We're
amazing
not dealing
too.
with what if Marvel Cinematic Universes with the Harry Potter
Which
logo. We're
also
talking
unfair to
about
ask.
real world,
Another thing unfair.
real fantasy fake world.
Another unfair to ask is like, I don't know if the change in the character is because of change to actor or it's in the writing.
I'm
I don't
taking
know,
in
so-
your lack of knowledge. I have lack of knowledge. I'm taking into account all of it. You're at 1 point. Pick a performance.
Why
Old
do you
or
have to
new?
ask to pick a performance? Oh
Oh my gosh. You're not proving your point. You're digging yourself into a hole.
No! Oh, I make my point.
All right. Well,
I think the old Dumbledore will do great. Yeah.
that's not the question. I'm not doubting that actor's ability. I agree. I'll give my opinion. After this movie, feisty Dumbledore, young, dramatic Dumbledore has won me over. Because I feel like he did
It's
such a
not
great
fair to the
job.
old
You had your chance.
No, it's
You
fair.
had your chance. Look, I 100% agree. I would love to see an alternate universe where we got to see both actors do all the Dumbledores from start to finish.
Honestly, think the old Dumbledore would be better in this one. No offense to the new one.
Okay, so you prefer, so you still
No, I
stay
just feel like
strong. I don't think it's bad. Like, I get it.
The moment when it's like he's in the fight, right? And he'd be weak. The old Dumbledore, like I told you, gave me more of a, older energy.
Yeah.
A little weaker in the way he talked too.
Yeah.
So it would be perfect in these scenes when he's so weak and old, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
This might be really good, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
And in those conversations, that's intense. Imagine if the old Dumbledore come out and he's talking his so soft and low voice, and telling Harry not to save him.
yeah, I feel like that would have been very heartbreaking and a good moment. And I would love to see it, but to me, the tipping point is actually the scene where he's talking to Draco right before he's killed. I just loved the
old one can do that
exchange.
too.
I think it would have been different. I agree. I would love to see like the acting choices he makes with that dialogue, but I thought that the actor playing this Dumbledore, I just loved that moment. And I liked the way that he was kind of communicating, really reaching out to Draco. You know, like I said, especially kind of tying in those flashbacks with Tom Riddle, I feel like it was like Tom Riddle 2.0, you know, almost like Dumbledore trying to do something different with Draco than what he did with Tom. And just such a beautiful moment for him, like, not to be worried about his own life. And he could just sense that, but he, like, completely is just concerned about the soul of this student, you know, and seeing that he's not beyond redemption almost. But look.
Oh, I love this one. That's why I cry so much. I wouldn't cry if I don't like it.
Okay, let's see if we can let's try this a different way. Because that was going to be the closing answer, but I feel like we can end on something different. Favorite character in Harry Potter universe right now?
Favorite right now?
At this point,
why
like,
did you give me difficult questions?
I'll go first. I would say I'm sticking with, I think, the answer I gave last time, which is Harry. And yes, I know he's the main character. I know it's probably a classic choice.
Easy choice.
No, but
everybody will love you.
I think there's people who like Hermione or Dumbledore, lots of people. But Harry, I like the complexity of his character. I like how many different sides of him we see. You know, once again in this movie, I feel like he's not this perfect protagonist. I love seeing him get older and more mature without becoming too old and too mature too quickly. You know, it feels like a very realistic development. And, you know, his relationship with Hermione in this movie is so good with Ron. His performance, I feel like, is getting better too from Daniel Radcliffe. I feel like I'd go with Harry. But I will say, if Gilderoy Lockhart was still teaching at Hogwarts
he
in
already
this movie,
quit.
But if
He
I know,
quit.
but if he
quit
was
teaching, he quit acting, everything.
If he was,
He's probably crying in his bedroom right now.
it would have made the finale so amazing.
What he's gonna do in this one? Doesn't
Imagine
fit.
him versus Bellatrix. Bellatrix Lestrange, side by
You want
book.
him to get killed.
She wouldn't kill him. She'd have fun.
Oh.
She'd
You would
have
laugh
fun.
at his death. I'm sure 100%.
Probably. It'd probably be an amazing death. He'd probably be like, "I'll save you, Dumbledore." Can you imagine him showing up? Like
No,
Harry's
no.
there, then he's like, "Dumbledore, I've got the Death Eaters." He like casts a curse, it backfires, kills Dumbledore right there.
Say my favorite is still Snape.
Okay.
Because he's go bad one movie is not gonna change my opinion the whole time.
Okay. You're gonna stick out this relationship.
I'm gonna give
see
him
if
a
it's just a
chance.
see if it's
Give
just
him
a
a chance.
phase. Are you just going through a phase, you know, or is this who you really are?
I mean, the character changed, but his performance is still really good.
Really, really good.
Yeah.
I agree. That is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. As always, the full and edited reaction is up on our Patreon along with next week's Harry Potter reaction. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see that as soon as it comes out on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a witcher wizard.